Hey Oddy, can you hear me? How you doing?
G'day, Andy. How you going, mate?
I'm good, you?
Yeah, excellent, excellent. I just had to turn down the sound on YouTube. I forgot again.
Yeah, I'm going to stop that music. I think now we're talking.
I only just got up. I might not be talking that well yet.
Yeah, so I had a couple of topics. The trouble is, the banner doesn't quite fit. It's
Yeah, okay.
it's too long for the banner, so it cuts a bit off the end. But I thought they were interesting subjects. A couple of things I saw today. Hubble reaching one light day away from Earth, about 16 billion miles.
Not Hubble, Voyager.
Sorry, Voyager 1, that's what I meant. Yeah, so obviously if you were traveling at the speed of light, that would have taken you 1 week, is it? No, one light day. It would have taken you 1 day to get there at the speed of light.
Exactly. Yep.
But in the case of Voyager, it's taken 50 years.
Exactly.
And it's not hanging about.
What do you mean hanging about?
It's moving quick. Let me check.
Shit, yeah. It's fucking super quick too.
Yeah.
It's like one of the fastest things that we've ever built because it's done the most gravitational slingshots.
61,500 kilometers an hour.
Fuck, that does. Oh, 65. Yeah, cool.
61,500.
Yeah, rock on.
So that's
over
that's
1,000 kilometers a minute.
Yeah, that's moving a bit, isn't it?
Fuck yeah.
And it's taken 50 years to get there. Amazing. I'm going to put that. I'll put those topics up again because the other one was quite interesting as well, but it doesn't actually fit on the screen properly.
Now they'll say, but we don't know what technology aliens have. And my retort there is, well, they still.
Mail.
Yeah, cool. That's still. They still can't go faster than what the laws of physics dictate. I've seen the math. I understand it. I can't remember it fully, so I can't explain it. But when you map it out or you plot it out on a graph, it comes to the point where you just can't travel at the speed of light. Like that's where velocity runs out, basically. Or not runs out, the extreme reverse.
Well, I think it's hard. It's a hard one to explain, but beyond 99, beyond 99% the speed of light, energy gets created to mass.
Not quite. It's not quite like that because energy, as last week or whatever, I found out is just the measurement of that change. It's not actually a thing that matter breaks down into.
No,
it is hard to explain, and I did just wake up, so I'm not running through that shit again. I tried to explain it in the video and stuff, and it seems to have cost me a lot of viewers and stuff. Well, not viewers, but I did a stream or two this week, just trawling to see who was out there, and didn't really get anybody apart from like I think Mal popped up and EA popped up for a bit. But,
I was on one of the streams.
Yeah, cool.
I was on one of the streams. I can't remember. I think EA was on with you.
So I get my friends popping in, but I don't get like any sort of randoms to just do. No. The randoms bring in the random topics. So that's what's good.
Mm.
So, yeah.
I was at work at the time, so I couldn't come up on panel or anything, but I did like it and everything. I was in the chat for a while.
Thank you. Yeah, cool. And I agree with what Mao just typed there. And it's really hard for me to explain that to the people that think energy is woo in any way, shape, or form. Yeah. And I understand why they're doing it. I am playing, like, you know? Yeah. But I just want them to understand both versions too, is all I'm getting at. and they seem to be a bit stuck in their woo way.
Yeah.
No, I am right. Well, you aren't right. You're using energy in the wrong way. This is what
Yeah.
it actually is. Find another
Yeah.
fucking word for what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
about all I've got to say on that matter, really, because anything else I say just gets me into big arguments about fucking ethereal shit and afterlife stuff and fucking ESP and
Yeah.
fucking none of that is anything to do with the topic.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, my understanding was that the energy gets converted to mass, and then it ends up in a situation where there's so much mass that you haven't got enough energy to move it, basically.
Oh, that is a kind of a it's a good way of explaining what I used to believe energy was too.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I know what you're getting at when you're saying matter is basically a battery for energy, a storage container for energy. And
Well,
I know of
it changes its
instances.
state, you see. Energy can change its state. Yeah.
You're right. But it's not. It's going into the field. And the energy is the measurement of the change.
Yeah.
That's probably as accurate a way I can explain it. And I hope you understand, because I think you do. But I don't think the people that think the woo way would understand that. And fair enough, I've got to put more effort into it.
Yeah, it's a difficult one, isn't it? To explain, to understand even, actually.
There's gluons inside protons, I think it is. It might be,
there are
electrons are fundamental, so it has to be protons, right? So there's gluons inside of the protons, and they're held together by the strong force, I believe it is.
That's right, yeah.
That's why these like particles don't repel each other, because they're held together by the strong force. Now, if you put in enough energy to pull apart a gluon from another gluon, because there's so much energy holding them together, it creates another gluon. So these gluons are never, ever individual. They're always paired up. Even if you pull them apart, it generates enough energy, which is what we're talking about, energy to mass, generates enough energy to create a subatomic mass particle.
That's right. So
you are separating it.
You are creating mass in some form, a very, very small amount, but
you're creating another gluon like a agitation on a gluon field.
But if
is what they say it is, and our measurement of that is the energy.
Yeah, but if there were only two of them to start with, and now you've got three, that's quite a big increase, actually.
Well, you wouldn't have three, because the other one would make a pair too. So you create two.
Oh, so it's an exponential expansion kind of thing, is it?
Yeah. This is fact. This is from the Fermi Labs website and shit. So I'm assuming they're correct, since they're the ones that Large Hadron Collider this shit.
But, that sounds like it's gone exponential to me, if it's doing that. Yeah.
I think it just takes a hell of a lot of energy to pull them apart, so we ain't doing it that much. And by us doing that, it doesn't create a chain reaction.
Yeah.
So therefore, it's not going to be exponential. You're just doubling.
Yeah.
You need it to like kick off and take off for it to be exponential growth type thing, and there's nothing there. I mean, it's hard enough to get enough energy into the individual proton to separate a gluon in the first place.
Oh, yeah.
But apparently they've fucking done it.
It's worrying in a way, isn't it? You know, sometimes, I don't know, I'm a little bit concerned sometimes the things that they mess about with. Because imagine if that went wrong and they accidentally created a black hole, essentially, because it would have so much mass.
They thought they were going to, didn't they, for a bit?
That was quite
possible.
I've even seen conspiracies that claim that they accidentally did create one.
Yeah, but I also understand the math, and it would have like self-destroyed itself. It's not big enough to sustain itself in the first place. It would have been like a pinhole-sized black hole
Yeah.
it wouldn't have been around long enough to have sucked in fuck all mass. Because it would have not Stephen Hawking radiationed away, but they do dissipate slowly, and because it's pinhole size or microscopic, apparently, it's just not feasible in what we currently understand.
That's a really good point, actually, because if that's the case, then you can't explain the expansion of the creation of the universe as coming from a tiny little point, because that theory falls apart if it can't.
The singularity doesn't have to be an infinitesimally small point. It's just the smallest point where physics breaks down.
Yeah, that's right. It does. Yeah, it becomes quantum. I believe it becomes quantum after that. I believe
the North and South Pole on the Earth are singularities, because when you get to them, you can't go any more north or south.
That's
the
right.
math breaks down.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose you could say that for any destination. I don't know, maybe. Could you?
Well,
if you're going
on
to
any other destination on the Earth, you could go any more north or south. So going by our coordinates, the math breaks down.
That's right.
That's all I'm getting at. So
that's right. And it is
it's a singularity.
It only is at those two places, isn't it? Because
exactly. Same with the singularity for space. That's where our physics breaks down.
Yeah.
That's an easy way of explaining it, anyway.
That's an odd one though. It's just occurred to me that you could go more north than the North Pole, because you just end up somewhere else. Because it's a sphere. It's a
you're
sphere.
At the North Pole. From the North Pole, you're going south. Ha!
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, because you'd end up in the south if you carried on, and then you'd end up back in the north again, wouldn't you? So yeah, I suppose.
Any movement away from the North Pole is south.
Yeah, I suppose it is. So that is technically right. That is the furthest north you could go.
And Mal's right. The magnetic North Pole moves. It's like a gyroscope spinning. You know how it has that wobble in it?
That's right.
The apex.
Yeah,
that's the same sort of shit happening. But apparently, for some reason, it's moving quite fast at the moment.
Oh, is it?
But it moves all over the frickin' it's all over Greenland and Iceland and shit like that. Sometimes I have no idea where it is now.
Yeah, magnetic pole shifts.
Yeah.
And it wobbles as well. NASA detected a wobble in the poles years ago. That's why.
And there should be though, because of that gyroscope wobble. The Earth has the same sort of thing.
Yeah,
because it's not spinning. It's not a perfect spin, because we're not a perfect sphere.
That's right. And what was I going to say? I've lost the plot then for a minute.
And we're at 23 degrees now. That gives us the seasons, doesn't it?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and that's what I was going to say. That
there's a 23-degree wobble that gives us the seasons, and there's a 23-degree day that's something. Yeah, I'll fucking get confused now. Early morning brain fart. Forgive me.
Yeah, but the wobble at the poles, NASA believed. I don't know if they still believe it was because we're due for a polar reversal, and that's a precursor to polar reversal, apparently.
Yeah, definitely. Agree with that. Well, I've heard that a lot.
I think that sounds reasonable. You know.
I don't know about the wobble, but I know about the polar reversal. That we're due for one, and it's
we're overdue.
Soon.
Yeah, we're overdue. About 200,000 years overdue, I think. Something like that. 180,000 or 200,000 years overdue.
I forget how often they occur. We know they have occurred by things like shit in tree trunks, like the lines in trees.
Core samples have detected them as well.
Yeah.
Because what happens is metal deposits in the ground, they tend to polarize with the magnetic field as it is at the time. So what you'll find if you went down through the core samples is you'd have one north, one south, one north, one south, basically, as it went through the polar reversals. And that's exactly what they found. You can actually track it by the alignment.
We
of the
definitely
atoms in the
have
metal.
polar reversals.
Yeah.
That's science, that's fact. But what Mao's putting up there, the wobble isn't that it's a magnetic pole changing. We have the wobble anyway. I agree too. Like it's the same thing as a gyroscope spinning. And when it gets towards the end, the wobble increases. We're not getting towards the end like that, but you've got a little wobble in the spin because we're not a perfect weighted thing spinning, basically.
Yeah, that's right.
So you always smile.
Yeah, bye, smile. So the other one was the James Webb Space Telescope. This is an interesting one. I haven't read the whole thing. I haven't watched the whole thing. I've got a video on YouTube to watch about it. But basically, James Webb has looked right back into the early universe. You probably already know that. And it's found objects that shouldn't have existed. It's found fully formed mature galaxies when there should have been next to nothing. If the timeline,
there's a different way of galaxies forming.
Well,
than what we originally thought. Sorry.
Well, I don't really think it's that, because we've seen galaxies being formed, even though we haven't been around that long. We can see, galaxies being formed, but what they're saying is that these galaxies aren't just fresh, newly started galaxies. They're mature galaxies with lots of content in them, and they shouldn't be there. It doesn't. Our current laws of physics don't allow for that. It breaks everything.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
And that's what I was sort of getting at. We need to come up with more fresh physics to understand this. It's like somehow galaxies were formed before the Big Bang. It's like, and I don't want to put this out there to just piss off the Christians, but it's like the Big Bang wasn't the start of the universe, like they keep implying.
It wasn't. It
And,
definitely wasn't.
And just because we don't fully understand it yet, good on the telescope for showing us this. This is why we built the thing.
$10 billion.
Brilliant physics.
It should be able to do that, yeah.
Well,
$10 billion.
That's what we want to find new stuff.
We
don't want to freaking have old information verified. Then where do we go from there? Oh, we were right.
But that's not the only thing. That's not the only thing. So what they're saying now is that they believe that James Webb Space Telescope may be seeing into another universe entirely. In other words, what it can see in the distance isn't our universe at all.
It depends on your definition of universe here.
Only because that doesn't fit in our universe. It shouldn't be there. Therefore, they're assuming that it must be another universe, that it's seeing into another universe.
Exactly. This is assertion of multi-universe rather than God.
That's right.
Or like analogous to a God, sorry.
That's right. And that's exactly what I believe. As it happens, that's what I believe.
It may end up that they're right, but they just don't have a reason to verifiably say that yet.
No. Yeah. Interesting, though. That's what I believe. I believe it's much more complicated than we as humans could possibly imagine.
Oh no, I believe we can imagine everything and we can understand anything.
Well, numbers actually.
There's no reason for us to not be able to. So far, anyway.
Humans don't really understand really big numbers. They have problems with it. When you start talking about quadrillions and things like that, how can you visualize that? You've never seen a quadrillion apples or a quadrillion feathers or a quadrillion.
But I never really thought of people 2,000 years ago talking in their millions, or even hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, people
so
do have a problem with that. with
it's definitely
visualizing.
getting better though, and it's
Yeah.
definitely expanding. I believe a lot more people these days. There's a higher quantity of people in general that have a higher level of understanding of math.
Mm.
And that,
Yeah.
and not just math, but that's a good example of, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what Mao can't agree with, because I didn't. Yeah, I've been sort of hoping there was going to be a follow-up to that. But so if you're there, Mao, jump up.
Yeah, jump up, mate. Jump up, bucko. Can't agree. I don't know
Sorry, I
what.
just leapt into inviting Silvanova around to your stream the other day. I should have asked you first. I didn't think about it until later. Oh, shit.
I see what Mal's saying. Yeah. Some people only knew of 3 of anything at one time. And now then it just became many, so we just don't bother to visualize it. I think it's what Mal's probably saying. You can't really visualize 4 quadrillion. You know, that's ridiculous. We've never seen anything like that, and we never will see anything like that.
But we can compartmentalize it.
Yeah.
Like we do with distances of the planets in the solar system. It's only when you fully lay it out on a school oval that you understand the distances that you're talking about. Until then, you've seen it on an A4 piece of paper and you thought, oh, yeah, we can jump to them in a day.
Yeah.
But that's just not reality. So if you have it explained, it's like if you have the right banana, you can teach a monkey anything.
Yeah.
And
Hi, Mal.
if you know how to teach them, you can teach them any topic. It's basically compartmentalization of the topic.
Yeah.
And hello, Mal.
Yeah.
Hi, Franz.
Hello, Mal. How are you doing?
Good.
Yeah, good.
The thing with the universes thing is it's pretty ubiquitous now. I know it might change as you learn things.
Yeah.
But the ubiquitous seems to be that the universe is a space-time continuum.
Mm-hmm.
Which would mean...
What does ambiguous mean? It's too early in the morning for me. Can you remind me?
I don't know whether I can. How many syllables was that?
Mm-hmm.
Ambiguous.
Ambiguous just means non-specific, I think, pretty much, doesn't it?
4.
Yeah, cool.
It's like not ambiguous, ubiquitous.
Ubiquitous, yeah.
My apologies. Like Levi 501s, you know, pretty ubiquitous.
Yeah.
Space-time continuum, from what little I know of this stuff, is that's the whole thing. That's the thing that makes a god, for example, not possible.
Yeah.
Because the gods are always outside of space and time. The hell does that mean? Right. So if you've got the space-time continuum stuff, it doesn't matter how far back you go, time was always there. There was never a time when time didn't exist.
Okay.
I agree, but apparently at the point of the Big Bang, it was a different version of time.
Still time, yes.
I agree.
Time existed all the time because they're a continuum. They're space and time are together. So
there was cause and effect still.
Yeah, you can't.
Else things would not have occurred.
That's right.
You can't have a time where time didn't exist.
I believe that the universe is always there because matter has no reason to break apart what do you call it, break down.
It just doesn't make any sense, does it? So, as far as I'm concerned at the moment, obviously, you know, I'm a baby at this stuff. Then, what does another universe actually mean? It doesn't mean anything. Because we've already got a space-time continuum, which is just continues non-stop, doesn't end, doesn't start, blah, blah, blah. another universe doesn't make any sense.
There is a limit to how far we can go back, though. We can only go back to about 100 million years.
Yeah, it's something like 10
yeah.
minus 10 to the 47 or something. The physics starts breaking down. I can't remember now, to be honest with you. I'm guessing somebody will watch this and go, "What a dummy," you know.
No, the matter was always there. Yeah. It was just in a different form.
If there wasn't time now, then matter wouldn't have existed, because it was only the procession of time that things began to develop.
Yeah, I mean, point to me a time where time didn't exist.
No,
it doesn't make any sense.
Maybe it's because it's the beginning of time that could allow matter to exist.
When did time begin?
That was the actual cause of the expansion.
Yeah, but when did time begin?
Mate,
you can't have a time.
No way to fucking prove that. That was just a freaking crappy hypothesis, like any other fucking fucker.
Another beer in the pub.
Exactly.
I love it.
I am so willing to admit that kind of stuff when I do it. No, you're all good. I went meant to do it for that example.
It makes no sense. It's just completely illogical to have a time where time didn't exist. It's not possible.
Yeah, I agree.
It makes no sense. So it just has to have existed for as long as the universe has existed. It has to. And the other way around as well, obviously.
It does not mean, therefore, insert a... I was going to say God, but fuck, I was in a conversation last week thinking I was talking to a person about a God, and then we finally got him to define his God properly, and it was basically more of an essence of the controlling of the expansion of the universe, which to me is just nature. Yeah. There's no agency there for me, but he's still inserted an agency.
Here we go, the design argument. That's an easy one. Okay, everything is fine-tuned for us to be here, isn't it? The universe has been fine-tuned for us to be here.
Yeah,
we're very insignificant, Mal, in the universe.
Yeah, so what the fuck is the sun all about? You want to put me there? I don't want to go there, thank you very much. Do I want to go to Venus? I don't want to go there. I don't want to go to Mars. I don't want to go to the moon. I don't want to go anywhere except here. This planet is the one that is reckoned to be fine-tuned for us to live on. Okay?
Yes, the universe is fine-tuned.
So what's the point of the rest of the universe then? Why did we bother with it in the first place? So
I think there'll be many like this. I don't think this will be the only one.
Oh, I agree. Yeah. I agree. They've already found ones that are similar.
Yes, yeah.
Sorry, what are you talking about now? Not universes.
Yeah, yes, universe. Fine-tuned for us.
Oh, you mean they found one that's similar?
They found not universe, they found planets.
Yeah, exoplanets.
That's what I'm talking about. What are you talking about? A universe? Or and I'm thinking, I fucking didn't know they'd found a universe yet. Gee.
Yeah. I mean, what's the point of the universe that's completely death to us, basically? Even this planet is death to us.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not much on this planet that doesn't want to eat, kill, or get rid of us for one reason or other. You know, you can't even go and eat a blooming plant. Now you eat a night flower and you're going to get poisoned. Yeah, it's just. But they found, there are a couple of planets, and I should have written this down because I know you like this stuff, Andy. A couple of planets that they found that are similar. I think it's JWST that's found them actually, but I'm not sure. I could be wrong there. You know, I'm waffling. It's probably beer talk, but they found a couple that are similar. One of them very similar. I can't remember what his name is, which is quite annoying.
So I just looked that up, man. I couldn't remember the numbers, but the Milky Way contains an estimated 100 to 400 billion stars.
Yeah,
that's just the Milky Way.
That's about right. Yeah, somewhere.
So what are the chances that it hasn't happened again somewhere else? Very, very low, actually.
Yeah, and we're a fairly average. You know, we're not a huge galaxy or anything like that. You know.
No.
Mate, I think that life's a lot more prevalent than that. If we're finding the amino acids on rocks and shit in space, and we've found every single one that's needed to make life on Earth.
Yeah, I mean, look at this Astra thing.
And every place with water in the solar system,
very common,
will have life in it.
Yeah,
like every single one of them. So I forget the places that have water now.
Very common.
Is it Europa and
Europa does? Yeah, that's a water planet. Yeah.
Yeah, but there's moons with water on it, not even planets.
Well, you know this.
Ways that make heat. So even far away from the sun, we can have they've got moons with volcanic activity. That means an iron core and shit, and that means heat and possible magnetic sphere around the planet, protecting it from. There's possibilities out there in our own solar system.
What is very common?
Not happen. Sorry.
Sorry, I was interrupted.
No, you're all good.
The asteroid thing the alien spaceship that's going to go past us.
Andy's specialty, I3
Atlas. All the aliens are surfing on the rock.
Yeah.
It's surfing past us like Silvanova,
And that is an interesting one, Mal.
Well, it's spewing water, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and that's just one little rock.
And water is not that scarce a resource in
the very common. It's something like the third.
Aliens are coming here to steal our water or to eat our meat.
Nah, it's bullshit.
Well, maybe to eat our meat, depending on how rare meat is. But
it depends on how rare vegans are, really.
Yeah.
But water is very common. It's everywhere. Yeah.
Europa, Enceladus, Titan, Mars. They're the ones obviously they're the ones we know, mostly because of Cassini, which visited all of the places, and they've detected water on all of those. Obviously, there will be a lot more that we haven't been to. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. The apologies for going backwards, but to my point about the universe being fine-tuned.
Yeah.
If there's something there that's fine-tuning it for us, and if you change this a little bit, you change that a little bit, we wouldn't exist. But if this super duper all singing, all dancing thing could make the universe, it could make life anywhere, no matter what it looks like.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Makes no sense. So that was the point it was going to be. Yeah, water is a very common thing.
I always get stuck on the therefore you've inserted agency into your initial cause. Until then, without the agency or the decision, it was just nature, and it was still formation rather than creation. It's only as soon as they add the agency at that very point there, that therefore it's creation in their head. And I believe I've got good arguments for it. You've just said some of them rather well, but
I can logically
that believe similar.
I can logically destroy gods very, very quickly.
Yeah, same. But you can do it to people like us. We understand. It's the other people on the other side that still have their cognitive dissonance that fight back. And sometimes I find it really funny, but sometimes it does get frustrating.
No, it shouldn't.
I just don't want to listen to your explanation, and you can be saying it clearly and calmly, and then all of a sudden I'll just like, oh fuck!
So here's what the deal is. This is the deal, right? These people have grown up with this, most of them, all their life. They've grown up in families where this was the thing, whatever religion, deity, God, whatever that they want to say. They've grown up with this. You don't get people who have grown up in a certain religion in a different geographical position on the planet. They have a different religion.
That's
You go to
right.
India, you know, they're not Christian, they're Hindu, and
Yeah.
you know, why? Is God geographical? I don't get this, right?
No.
So
I understand this, but it still doesn't seem to get through to the cognitive dissonance people.
They can't.
If there wasn't that, there would only be one now. There can't be multiple.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
It is possible to change them, so it's not a flat out can't, but it is difficult.
No,
it is very difficult, even. But I know people that have changed.
Very rarely going to happen. Partly because of that.
That rare? Okay, sorry, I didn't know.
Well, if you grow up in it.
Yeah, I have. I'm in a city of churches, all right, and I know fuck all Christians, fuck all religious people. But then when you actually ask them, a few will say that they are, but none of them go to church or anything. None of them worship.
No. That's like you know, like people are terrified of Muslims. Most Muslims are like that. You know, most religious people
are increasing like here.
Most religious people are like that because they've grown up with it. Not because they are it.
That's one of the things I dislike most about them.
What's that, Andy?
Well, it's a possibility I could become a minority again. At this time, I seem to be a majority.
One of the things I dislike most about them now is how hypocritical they are. These people.
They have to be.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
when you've grown up all your life, imagine talking to somebody who's been grown up, indoctrinated by their family. People tell you straight, right? I was born a Catholic. You weren't, right? But they've grown up like that, and it's been all their whole life. They've been taught this lie. They believe the lie. So
I used to start my arguments with that.
You try,
an atheist. Sorry.
Yeah, you try changing that mindset. That's very difficult.
Yeah, it is.
It's not their fault a lot of the time, you know. It's just the way their life is. Same if somebody's been grown up by Hindu, this is exactly the same thing. And all the people around them are the same. You know, they grow up with Catholics. The family is Catholic. They go to Catholic school, so on and so on. It's very, very difficult to change that mindset. And that's them having. That's why apologists are easy to debunk, is because they have to lie to defend the lie that they've lived all their life. Yeah. Otherwise, what does their life be? A lie. Who's going to admit to that?
And what you'll often find is that these people who were brought up in strict religious families end up completely the opposite. They're not religious. They're drug takers and sleeping around with different people.
I was one,
yeah. Were you?
I tell you what, try arguing with somebody who was brought up and grew up in a religious family, became some sort of religious leader, priest, whatever you want to call it, like, you know. Try arguing with one of those if you're a religious person, when that person has turned atheist. You're absolutely destroyed.
Yeah.
Because they know everything.
Yeah.
Sorry to I derailed a bit, but they have to defend a lie with lies, because otherwise their life has been a lie, and that's the basics of it. And people won't admit it. They'd rather blame somebody else.
One facet of human nature I don't really like now is when people think we're so special. Like God must have created the planet for us, and he must have created this and created that. They think they're so special. Actually, it's probably most likely that life is prevalent everywhere.
The puddle.
I hope so. Yeah, the puddle one. Yeah. The fine-tuning argument that's, you know, this is made specifically for us.
And that's why they think a God must have made it, because it's so perfect for them, and somebody must have created that on their behalf.
I'm not having a perfect time here, man. I'm not. I could be having a far better time.
Mm-hmm.
This is not perfect. This is barely bearable.
What's that?
This is here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this isn't the perfect life. This isn't the perfect, finely tuned place.
It could be better, couldn't it? Could be better.
Everyone's a bloody
I
eat me
could
for
do
one thing.
a lot better. There could be no cancer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, Melody.
That's just a start.
Oh, it's Melody here.
Yeah.
Hi, Melody. Sorry?
If it's fine-tuned for us, and if it wasn't fine-tuned for us, we wouldn't be here, because this is the way this all singing, all, you know, dancing guy, woman, whatever, made it like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they can't be all singing and all dancing, because if it wasn't like this, they'd be able to make life like us. They would be able to survive in any one situation that they wanted them to.
Yeah.
Change the amount of oxygen in there. Change the amount of gravity there is. Who cares? I'm an all singing, all dancing being, and I'll just put life on there anyway. Who cares?
Yeah. And most of the Christians aren't really talking about helping every human. They just want to help their section of humans.
Yeah.
They still want slaves. They still want, you know, like, still hate the Muslims, but they're God's supposed to have made the Muslims. They're humans. You know, like, explain why you have other fucking religions properly, stupid cunts.
Yeah, so many gods, so little time to choose one.
You could have a god that was smarter and didn't
have
actual problems like that, you know? And they could still have their bullshit reasons for it, but if they had at least addressed serious contradictions, you know?
They always do. I was watching Trob's, a rerun of Trob's stream, and this religious guy, I can't remember his name, Grosser or something, and he brought up just about every fallacy possible.
Didn't
he? Including it's internal, you know, because you're not allowed to debunk internal because it's specific and personal to him, so you can't debunk that. Well, why haven't I got that then? And there's they bring up things like second law of dynamics, thermodynamics, and I said because they think nobody knows anything about it.
That's right.
Unfortunately for them, some people do. Some of us know of it.
Yeah, that's right.
I expect you guys do. Jeez.
Yeah.
You know, but they can only do. It's an argument. It's argument from ignorance and things like that. They come up with.
He does have those books that he says that he authored in Amazon, X-Ray of the Universe. And that's why he does his spiel all around about, but not actually explaining why there is a God. His main thing is, how did life begin? And the experiment that was done, I think it was in 1958 or 1968, was the Miller and Urey experiment.
Yeah.
And when they, in the laboratory, made pre-Earth conditions
bear in mind that they're
generated.
There's caveats to that. It wasn't entirely. We made life because of this. The Urey Miller experiment.
No. It was a stage of formation of life that is necessary.
Yes,
it's not everything.
Yeah, I mean it was 1950. Give it a chance, isn't it?
Exactly, and it was also from nothing to something organic.
Yeah, I love the abiogenesis thing. I love it. I think it's brilliant. We're an abiogenesis. I mean, what are we made of? At the basics, we're made of chemicals.
Exactly.
Chemical life, you know.
Exactly.
It makes sense to me. Yeah, okay. People could get but blah blah.
We are made from non-life.
Yeah.
That's just accept it, people.
I love it. Some sort of chemical thing happens.
Let's figure out how did we link together at the start, and we are making fucking leaps and strides in.
Some clever people out there.
It's so clever that I don't have up-to-date stuff on it to be able to just blurt out to a guy that rocked randomly on the chat. Hey,
I don't even. I've looked
and
some
I
of this
was
up.
going to get it. Exactly. I did the same. I looked it up and I was going to do it. But then I thought he still has to explain agency.
Plus,
it's like, well, why should I bother yet?
You look it up and you read some of these papers. I read a few of the papers, and when I was at university, I read a couple of the papers, and sometimes you don't even what the fuck is he talking about? Just the words they use. It's just like what? I don't understand the word. You've got to go and look the word up. Never mind everything else. You think you understand it?
Guy,
because
he's written the books, we know which way he's going to keep pushing the topic each time. And it's down an avenue that doesn't count towards the claim.
Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway.
Apologies, I do relate the damn place because of a rock that was spewing water.
Yeah. I had a conversation with my sister a long time ago, but anyway, I asked her what she thought happens to people when they die, and she said, and she's a Jehovah's Witness, and she said, well, they go to they go to heaven, obviously.
Yeah.
I said, okay. What happens to cows? She said, what do you mean? I said, well, what happens to cows and goats and sheep and things like that? She said, well, they just die.
Why?
So she understands just death.
They just die. So
why? They haven't done anything wrong, have they?
Why do you think we're so special? We're animals as well.
Oh, we're not. No, we're special. Everybody.
It's a strange.
We are special, but most of them aren't. No.
Melody. Melody's got a brain. Is Melody coming up or?
I haven't seen her. Is she here?
In chat.
Yeah, in chat.
I can't see her.
Ago.
It's okay, Melody. It's safe. I kept my shirt on.
She didn't show up for me on the chat.
She probably blocked you.
Oh, maybe it wasn't Melody though, and it is somebody who's blocked.
No,
are you on StreamYard?
Looks like Melody.
I'm looking on YouTube, and I didn't see anything from Melody.
Yeah, no, it's I'm sharing your stream. So it's from me.
I see.
Yeah, so I clicked on the link.
You need to be in your StreamYard comments.
Got you, yeah.
I clicked on the link and it gave me a thing, and I clicked on this, and it gave me you're in the show and things like that. So I got rid of the YouTube one.
You did it from Andy's site. I've run out of time. I can't stream at the moment because I've used up my 20 hours this month.
You talk too much on it.
Apparently. But I was allowed to share this, and I thought that sharing took my time away as well. So I didn't share or whatever, but it allowed me to do it, so I'm doing it. So I'm either doing it for free or I'm using up next month's time. We'll find out. If not, I'll just keep sharing if you don't mind. But yeah, Melody seems to have come from my side anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, because I didn't see her on the YouTube.
Yeah, Melody's not after. She's into that paleontology and things.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Yeah, I can put up with that. I love it.
Don't you think that's a funny? Don't you think that's a funny comment from somebody who's religious saying now that animals just die and people go to heaven?
Of course there is. Yeah, because they haven't thought it through.
It's crazy, isn't it?
No, it's only to do with them.
Yeah, that's right.
It has to be cherry picking. There is no other choice. Yeah, if it don't, make it up. I actually watched a video that was 40 minutes long. Somebody had posted it, and they said, listen to this. This is basically, right, if your kids don't understand, just lie to them. It was brilliant. I just rolling hours. If it hadn't been so sad, it would have been hilarious. Well, I thought it was anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just lied to them. I don't like bringing the religious stuff up, but I kind of lean towards it anyway. I have a sister who's a Mormon. My father was a Mormon. My brother is a Catholic and lives in a Catholic family. There's loads of them, you know. So my sister is some sort of. My older sister is some sort of pagan thing.
Okay.
And I'm what do you call an atheist rather than an atheist. You know?
What does that mean exactly?
Right. So Trump says the only rational way to go is to be an agnostic. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. You know? And I'm an atheist because if I was an agnostic, that would mean that they could define their God and it wouldn't matter. I would still not believe or whatever. Yeah? But as an atheist, I don't think they can even define their God because they can't, not rationally. Show me
the
one.
only definition that they can give of a definition of God is the universe, but then our responses by using another word.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you just use the universe or nature or whatever the fuck it is, you know.
Melody.
That's why this Intangelo Grasso dude sort of frustrated me towards the end, because in the end his God was the reason for the expansion of the universe. There must have been one, and that's sort of the God, and he was adding agency to it.
I haven't heard that one.
Well, it's like nature or the natural cause of events was God.
In different forms.
He explained it better. But and therefore there was agency in it because there was a reason for this happening. That was sort of the crux of his definition of his God in the end. He didn't explain it like that. He did it his way. But
Melody, I don't know what an EDM is, but I have a great time if it is.
Electronic dance music.
Ah, right, okay. Hey, have a fun time, Mel.
Melody's into the same sort of music I am, which she used to listen to my radio station, and we used to go to some of the events on YouTube and stuff like that.
Melody, that's fairly standard.
I call myself a soft atheist.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I just don't like people that preach. I mean, they've been preaching for a long time.
My brother's a priest. Do I need to say any more?
I get given a lot of shit for preaching as well. And in my mind, fuck, how many atheists do you hear preaching compared to preachers?
Well, you can't. The thing is about, this is a big mistake about atheism, is you can't preach because you've got nothing to preach about.
Not really. I just reject their claim
of a God. Not believing in something? Let me think.
Is go over and over. Why do you believe what you believe? And I don't let them deflect, derail, or lie, or that's about it. And they get frustrated.
Yeah.
And that's where I get the humour. I'm a bit of a prick.
It's a terrible thing when they can't explain what they believed in all their life, isn't it?
Well, that's right.
No, I think
you believe what you believe.
I think there's two things worse than that, Andy. Yeah. I think one is lying to perpetuate the lie because you are too scared to divert from that. Yeah? Even when given absolute, reason to do that, they still won't because they just can't let themselves go. The other one is teaching it to the kids. Don't teach it to your kids. Why do you teach it to the kids? Because they're vulnerable, and that's the only reason. So those two things,
And I think they think it will make life easier. They'll go to Sunday school and they go to the church twice a week. And
I went to Sunday school. Yeah.
Did you? Yeah. I think
Deep house silent melody.
I think they also think that they'll be better people because they've been to church and they're religious, in later life when they grow up. But I don't think that actually follows through at all. I think quite the opposite usually happens. They rebel against it at a certain age and they become the complete opposite of Christians, in my experience.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah. It's like myself with smoking.
Yeah.
I can't be near somebody who's vaping even now.
No.
I can't be doing with it. Oh
no.
I don't smell it and they go, oh, it smells of roses. No, it doesn't. I hate it.
Yeah.
I know what it smells like. It smells like death.
Yeah.
You're just delaying it.
Did you used to smoke them, Mel?
I smoked 140 hand-rolled cigarettes a day.
Wow.
I could smoke 160 out of a packet a day.
That's a lot. That's
1,000 cigarettes a week-ish.
God.
Yeah. For 30 years.
Wow.
Oh yeah, nobody can tell me about smoking. I sat in a one-room bedsit and my hobby was emptying ashtrays.
Mm-hmm.
That's really, awful, disgusting. Oh, I met my missus and stopped. I learned a new word. It's called responsibility.
Yeah. What made you give up then? Did you just go cold turkey or did you do something else?
Yeah, cold turkey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I suppose you have to when you're having that quantity, hey. There's no fucking weaning down from that level.
Winding down rubbish. No. I did start with get these chewing gums and patches.
Yeah.
I had a patch on each arm, and I was chewing gums one after the other, like like chain smoking, but chewing gums. But I had a patch on each arm as well. I went a funny colour of green, made myself ill.
Mm-hmm. Nicotine is deadly. I don't know if you know that, but nicotine will kill you. It's a deadly poison, nicotine is.
Yeah, but there's a lot more chemicals as well in cigarettes. I did patches, then I did these plastic nicotine inhalers, and then I thought, why the fuck am I putting these plastic things in my mouth, and then just stopped. And that was about 10 years ago now.
Yeah.
I feel fucking great. I still smoke cannabis, well, currently anyway. I stop that every now and again, or try to, and did for a while, but then I may have told you guys I had an incident at work with loud noises and I was getting headaches for a while afterwards. And
you did mention that.
I've been smoking cannabis again
since
that.
We used to have cannabis and LSD and all that stuff. But the cannabis is mixed with tobacco.
It's not when I do it, but I don't do a lot either. Like I'll only do it for an hour or two after work and then stop. So pass the swab test for for work things.
Got to be careful, yeah. Don't want to lose your job because of it. It's not worth it.
Exactly. I do have a fullback position, but the older I get, the less likely they'll want me back. But I was there for a while, and I was there for a while at the start of this, like the fullback job. So they'll probably still employ me regardless. Like I won't say they know me like family because they're pretty fucking big. But if I ask for a job and ask the right person, I will get a job regardless of my age.
Yeah,
it'd just be cash in hand or something. But who the fuck wants to work when you're that old anyway? If you,
yeah. That's what happens.
If I got my life in order, I'd have my fucking finances in more order, and I'd own at least one of these places that I'm paying off. But at the moment, I'm paying off 2 houses.
Yeah.
Because of the value increase, I could easily sell one and own one and have excess money. But they keep going up in value because they keep trying to ram more and more people in my country.
Yeah.
Which means my house keeps going up in value. And it's like, fuck, I don't really want to sell it then.
Yeah. It's a good investment, isn't it?
Oh, they're shitty houses. Like
Well,
they were made in like 1964 or 1954, and things just keep breaking and breaking. So I'm doing repair after repair.
yeah,
And I'm getting tired.
yeah.
But yeah, no, they keep going up in value. So what you're saying is dead right too. You know.
When you do retire, though, you can always sell one and live in the other one, can't you? So rent-free, mortgage-free, presumably, you know.
It's definitely a big chunk of that do whatever you like money after you own a house, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't mortgage free a nice comfortable feeling? Just thinking about it. I mean, we haven't got it.
No.
We pay something like 460 a month rent.
Yeah.
Which is really cheap to the council, you know. Yeah, it's really cheap. The average over here is something like 1,300.
Yeah.
It's just not pretty.
Same here, Mal. Yeah. I pay 600 rent. I have owned properties, but I sold them.
I owned property for about 3 hours, and I got fired. I picked the keys up. I went to work and got fired. And the house I bought was right outside the works.
Oh wow!
God.
Yeah.
That's bad.
That sucks.
So what did you do? Say, I've changed my mind.
yeah, that's all I could do, isn't it? Yeah, nice. And at that time, the interest rates was something like 15% for 2 years. Oh yeah, they were insane, right? And I could still afford to do it because I was single. You know, I was earning factory money. When you work in a factory, it's all right, like, you know.
Yeah.
And it was about 15%, and 2 years later it dropped down to 5%.
Okay.
So I'd have been well off. Plus, after that, even about 6 months later, after that, our council bought all those houses outside of the factory, knocked them all down, and built new ones for the people who lived there.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
My old man still gives me shit about the interest rates. He goes, "Oh man, when I was doing it, I was paying 17% interest." Rah, rah, rah.
In the 80s, yeah.
Fucking exactly. His house was on a fucking $18,000 block of land that would be a good 100,000 now here, and more. The house exactly was like 30 or 40 grand on top of that. And it's on a hill. This house now would easily clear $1 million, or at least 800 to $1 million easily.
Yeah,
I'd go even higher because of how quickly the houses are going up. So he's talking about a house that was like 50 grand, say, at 17%, whereas my shithole bungalow, crappy duplex, is like around the 200 grand. At 5%, and I'm finding it difficult.
Yeah.
They did 13 interest rate hikes here in a row.
Yeah.
And they keep going on about how good they are for dropping the interest rate hikes. And they've only dropped it 4 times since they raised it 13 times. So they can get fucked. That's like over 2 years.
But to be fair, back in the 80s, I think it was around 85-ish, when the interest rates hit 17%, that crippled most people. I'm telling you, we had friends who lost their houses. They just handed the keys back, or they got eventually evicted, you know, because the creditors came after them. They couldn't pay the mortgage, and eventually they evicted them, one or the other.
Where do they live then? Well, rent's obviously going to increase too.
Yeah, so it was the interest rates on the mortgage.
I get that you can't pay for your house, but then so what do? Just pack into your friends' houses or your parents' houses or that kind of shit. It's fucked.
Some of them moved down to Wales and bought cheap because properties were cheap there at the time. Some of the people moved to Carnarvon. Mel will know that, and they moved to these remote places in Wales where property was really cheap and they were able to carry on, kind of thing. But they couldn't afford anything here, at those rates. It was a hard time. I'll give him that. He's right about that.
My old man had a business at the time, so that's probably he As a bakery, so add a few cents to everything to add for the cost of the overheads. That includes your family house rent or mortgage.
Yeah, it was a tough time. I remember it. I don't know whether I had a mortgage then or not. Actually, I did, I think. But only a very small mortgage. I bought a house that was 36,000 and I had 50% mortgage on it. So I had about 18,250 mortgage, and I had a house that was only a year old. But of course, that house now, I don't know what that'd be worth now. Be worth a fortune now, I expect. So I was able to ride it out. It wasn't too bad for me.
I've gone along the method of trying to just collect them so far. The neighbour wanted to sell their house, so I ended up buying it off of them.
Yeah.
And, it's good because it's attached.
Yeah.
Bye, Mel. Have a good one.
Yeah, she's gone. She's got a festival to go to or something.
I'd rather sort out the rent situation properly rather than actually sell them because they keep going up in value. So I've got one kid who's 18. I'd rather, ideally, and this won't happen, but ideally, I'd rather just, I'd move out and he stays here and just keeps chucking me, not real rent. Like it's my son. I'd charge him cheap, but enough to cover the costs and shit. And then hopefully do the same with the other one with my daughter, but she's a lot younger. So that's, that would be ideal. And then I'd use that as the equity for the deposit of a better house to retire in, and then use these houses as my retirement income, but still own them. So at any stage I could sell one, and that would be my emergency fund, or fuck it, let's go traveling around the world in a fucking, and it's, well, basically I've earned a house for free.
Yeah, that's right. Well, you will have done anyway. Yeah.
I do have
you could sell it to your children or something.
I do have a funny one.
It all goes to the children in the end. Sorry, mate, I'm just finishing up.
No, sorry.
That's why you're doing it. That's why you want ownership of it rather than sell it to. You don't want to sell it to do this holiday. You just rent it out and keep. Mate, it's still making the same amount of money, sort of, as what you were paying.
Oh, CB was here as well. God, I didn't see her.
Feisty. Hey, Feisty. CB is feisty.
Yeah, she was here. She is very actually. Yeah. No, she doesn't. She was here.
Yeah, it's a funny one about houses, and my brother lives. The priest. He lives down in around Gloucester and places, And he's got about 5 kids, 5 or 6 kids. I think they're virtually all millionaires, right? And he's a multi-millionaire. And he had this mansion place up in Perth in Scotland. He wasn't using because he's down south.
Yeah.
So he left one of his sons there to look after it and live there, and he do what he wants. And when he turned up, he said, when I turned up there 2 years later, he said, my son was driving a Ferrari. Because, he was driving, he was a youngster now, like 19 years old. He said he was driving a Ferrari because he was renting the mansion out to everybody without his dad's knowledge. And making a fortune. Holiday homes, all stuff.
That's entrepreneurial though.
Yeah, fairly though. Yeah. They're all like that. It was great. Yeah. I just thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, that is fun. Things people do, but that shows a bit, entrepreneurial skills, if nothing else.
It comes from my brother, who's businessman type anyway. He's in the government and stuff like that. I think Audie just fell off a chair.
Sounded like it.
Ice cream drawer in the fridge. Ice cream for breakfast, obviously.
Yeah, sounds standard.
I tried to be nice, and I asked CB a question about why she dealt with JT and that kind of crowd and got blasted for doing it. So thought, well, I don't need to hear that, and blocked her.
Yeah,
okay. She didn't like me for a little bit.
I had a message from CB. Basically, she said, stay out of her business. So
yeah, see, I was only
I said I would pass it on.
So I copped a lot of flack like that from her, so I just blocked her. Like, okay, you don't want any business. I blocked her. Now she comes to my stream. She comes here. She came here from my website. It shows the link icon on the people that come from my site, Melody and her.
Okay.
So
you'll have to show me how to do that. I could share your stream as well to pay you back, but I don't know how to do it. But you have to show me or tell me sometime.
I'm on the cheap version, so I've got a feeling I'm not allowed to.
Might be allowed to.
Well, I can't share your stream, you mean, or?
Yeah, because I'm only on the cheap version.
Okay.
I've got a feeling that's what it is.
I signed up for it, and I was paying $88 a month.
Wow.
And then I looked today, and I happened to notice that there's another one which is only 44, like half the price.
I saw that yesterday too.
Yeah, so I changed it to that.
So is
good on you.
Is something like Zoom no good, or?
I don't know. I've never used it now.
No. I used to have. I used to have Zoom when I was doing having poker lessons from my coach. You know, he'd be in Italy somewhere, and I would go along and have a lesson from him, and we would sit here and chat a bit like this. Yeah. And he would show me stuff on the screen and things like that. Now this IT stuff, you know, I'm a pleb, right? So I got no idea. So I just wonder if that would be any better or worse, or
I don't know whether you could. I don't know whether you could stream it directly to YouTube. This is going to Twitch as well.
Right.
It's going to YouTube.
And Andy, you would be able to share Trobe's stream because he's on a paid version too.
I probably would.
You guys are both unpaid because you can put your comments up on the screen, and I can't.
Okay.
That's how you can tell whether people are on or not.
And we haven't got the StreamYard logo on the screen either.
That's right. Yeah. And I can share yours because you guys are on the full plan or the paid plans. Yeah. But you can't mine because I'm a cheapskate.
I could share it. I don't know how to do that though.
You can share it with OBS or you can share it with share screen.
Yeah.
But you know,
I don't know how that'll work on here. I don't know how.
I'd have to say, like, I mean, 80 a month is a lot of money.
88, yeah. That's what I thought. I mean,
I'm beginning to fancy it. You get more attractive by the pound.
Well, it's quite a lot.
That's a lot.
I just thought it was more than it should be, you know. And I saw another deal at 44, which half the price, so I took that.
Yeah, I would think if you're paying something around 40 or something, that's fair enough. But
I only use it once a week, really. Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, so I saved myself 44 there. I saved myself 44 a month there. Then I cancelled Adobe. I had Adobe Acrobat license, which I used to use for my business. I cancelled that. That was saved me about 20 a month, I think.
Isn't it amazing how all these subscriptions add up?
That's the trouble.
That's why I hate them.
Wow.
That's the trouble now. And then before you know it, you're paying out.
I don't even use Microsoft Office anymore. I use LibreOffice.
Office. What's the one I usually use? remember what it's called now. There's a free one. Yeah, there's a free one.
Libre, Libre.
No. I did use
that's free.
Problem with that one was
openoffice.org. Go to openoffice.org and you can download it free. They're like the full suite. It's really good.
Yeah, the problem with Libre is transferring it from one thing to another thing. What do you call it?
Okay.
It's
so far,
different.
I haven't really had to do that.
It's different, so it doesn't match.
Different format, I get you.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, sorry.
If you think about it, Mal, a lot of these things are only a small amount, you know, $15, $20, $30, you know. But if you've got 10 of them, that's quite a lot. It's quite a lot, isn't it?
That's a lot of money. Yeah. I agree.
I've
got a couple of them. I got a dog training one and, you know, dog food making one.
Yeah.
And I've got this, and, you know, like YouTube wants me to pay about $15 a month. No, I don't think so.
I pay them as well. I pay YouTube as well for premium. But
is that worth it?
Yeah, well, to me, it is worth it because that's my only form of entertainment, and I get a lot of entertainment out of it.
Yes, you don't do.
I haven't got television,
TV license, and things like that. Yeah.
No, I'd rather do that instead.
Yeah.
And now, just recently, they've started giving me all these free movies to watch, and it's brilliant.
All right.
Some really, really good old movies and stuff.
Yeah.
So to me, it is worth it. That's my only real form of entertainment. It's very worth it to me. I'd rather pay them than pay the TV license.
Yeah, I would. I can't, unfortunately. I don't watch TV. I'll put the odd film on to keep the missus company, and I'll watch the news. And that's about it, really. You know.
Yeah.
But she does.
Okay.
And she doesn't do technical.
No.
So avoiding.
I've got a little clip from The Sound of Music. There's a bit where the Mother Superior goes, "What is it you can't face?" And if you listen really, really carefully, it sounds very, very fucking rude. What is it you can't face?
Okay, I see.
I've
got to clip it out. So,
What you need to do...
Thanks for the reminder.
For a funny one, what you need to do is look at the Batman logo.
Yeah.
And see what it really looks like.
Never thought about
that. Nobody else.
Into a bum.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Audie spotted it. Audie spotted it, of course. Why would I think an Aussie would have missed that?
I've had a long time with a nice bum, but not mine.
Somewhere I've got a funny image. I'll try and find it and put it up. Somewhere I've got a funny image while you're talking about stuff like that. It'll take me a bit of time to find it here.
Space related.
It's not. It's not. It's well, I'll show you rather than tell you. That will spoil it. If I can find it, I'm sure I will find it. I've got 2 terabytes drives added on, 1 terabyte each. I've got 2 of them. So to find, plus the drive inside the computer. So to find these things can be quite difficult.
Yeah.
I'm using a laptop that I bought off from Amazon for 290 mal.
Wow.
290 quid.
Unbelievable.
And it's actually all right. It's, you know, for all everyday kind of stuff, it's actually fine. I can't play games on it though. I do everything I've got. I can do on it.
Well, you want for something like that, will you? You know.
Yeah.
I've got a gaming computer, but it's not a super duper 10 grand gaming computer. You know?
Yeah.
But it's a gaming computer. It doesn't have a DVD-ROM or something like that, like, you know.
Nah,
it does gaming
anymore. I miss it still.
And then I stopped gaming now.
I can't replay games on this. It's useless. But for everything else, it's fine.
I don't game either, Mal.
Right, so I'm going to put a file. I'm going to put an image up on the screen. Just tell me what you think it is, and then look at it very carefully.
Okay.
But just on your first initial thing, just tell me what you think that is. Here we go. Should come up in a minute.
It flashed up here.
Huh?
It flashed up here.
Oh, sorry, I did it wrong, I think.
There you go.
It's a light.
Yeah, it is. It is. Well done, Mal. It's a lamp, but you know what you could think that is?
No.
Well, it also looks like a woman, doesn't it?
I wouldn't know.
With her legs open.
I wouldn't know I got a wife.
Fair enough.
We don't do naughty stuff.
No, of course not. No.
You know the score.
Anyway, I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
Oh, it tells you. I didn't realise it tells you what it is. Yeah.
Mama Dingo. Hello.
Oh, Dingo's here, is she?
Yes, we are.
Oh, she's on the YouTube one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm apologies, guys. I seem to have derailed this some time back.
No, that's fine.
With the
I don't like having set things. I like to have topics to talk about.
Yeah.
Like we did earlier, we had a couple of little bits to talk about.
I don't like talking about religion because it's bullshit, but it just seems to slot into things so often. I apologize for that.
I don't mind. I mean, I always say on the streams that we don't talk about religion and politics, but with people like us, we're not going to argue about religion, so it's fine as far as I'm concerned. It's only people that would start an argument about it that I'm concerned.
Yes, they have no argument.
Well, but they'll still argue and call us names for not being religious. And
yes, I agree. That's why I try to stay away from it if I can. I mean, as I said, my brother's a priest. How much do you know? My sister is a Mormon. My father was a Mormon. So my older sister is a pagan. So, dancing around the maples, witchcraft and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I have some experience with it.
Yeah.
But, I try to stay away. But they don't stay with me long. I usually get blocked.
Even a Mormon, for your father to be a Mormon, presumably he was in Wales as well. That would be pretty unusual for Wales, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was a Mormon because of what he could get out of them.
Yeah. Okay.
He wasn't actually Mormon, but he wanted to see what he could get from them.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas my brother wasn't Catholic, but he had to marry. He had to become Catholic to marry into Catholicism. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had to turn to Catholicism to marry a Catholic woman.
Okay. Yeah.
Now, fair play to her. This woman, she's a nurse, she's a bright girl and all that stuff, but she got about 8 sisters.
Okay.
They're like Russian dolls.
All right. Yeah.
He could have married any one of them, but they're all the same. Mm-hmm. I don't know why he picked her. It's bonkers, It's those Russian dolls, isn't it? So it's like they all look the same. They all acted the same. It was nuts. It's ridiculous. The mother was the same. It was just mental. Yeah. So he became Catholic to marry her, so that he could marry her. But afterwards, I think he got more into it.
I thought you only became Muslim so you could marry girls from Turkey. I didn't know it works the other way around.
Nice.
Super brilliant. Yeah. I think he just got more and more into it.
Yeah.
and he just came, and then he's ended up as a priest.
That's that's an odd.
I'm thinking, what are you doing, you muppet? This is not a dull guy. This is a guy who's worked his way up from being an apprentice on a building site as a carpenter to working for the British government. You know.
Okay.
Working to sort out colleges and universities when they're failing, going in there and sorting them out as a troubleshooter. You know? From an apprentice carpenter on the building site. This is not a dull guy, like, you know.
Yeah, it just seems very odd. Just seems so odd to have a Mormon in Wales. That's I think that's pretty much unheard of. Like for example, my first wife, her parents came from Tredegar. I might have told you before.
Yes.
He was a pastor became a pastor in the local church. His wife was obviously a Christian who attended church, and they ended up getting together and getting married, and so on and so on. But that's kind of how it was in Wales then.
Of course.
Everybody was.
I'd agree with that. Yeah, in different. Yeah, they had Ray Reardon came from there.
I think Ray Reardon was from Tredegar as well, I believe.
Famous snooker player, brilliant guy. Really old school, proper old school gent.
I liked him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was. It's nuts. Yeah. I mean, my younger sister has decided to become a Mormon. Why?
Why? Yeah.
I asked her why, and she couldn't tell me.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It goes Christian, Catholics, and Mormon, doesn't it?
Sorry?
It goes Christian, Catholic, then Mormon in the disbelief. Like, why would you believe in a stupid religion scale?
As far as I'm concerned, it's lie, but you
know. Well, they all are to me.
The Mormons are lying on top of a lie.
Oh, they're brilliant. This is
the Christians are lying.
The Jews read the
fucking Bible. The Christians fucking lie, and then the Mormons are lying on the lie. And the Catholics, what the fuck are they doing with their 300% equals 100% Trinity bullshit? It's a logical fallacy from the start.
As I said, when you indoctrinated into it, you know, I was born Jewish or whatever, you know, which is complete bollocks. You have to defend our life.
Turning atheist, aren't they? The most.
Well,
it's a secular Jewish sect, which isn't even religious anymore.
I don't know. I know the fundamentalist Jewish were getting arrested and stuff because they refused to enlist. They wouldn't enlist in Israel.
Right.
They just walk around nodding their head with pigtails, reading a book. Those guys, you know, the ones that all dress in black. I don't know much about it, but you know. Yeah, and they're getting arrested because of it. They refuse to enlist because they're too busy reading their Bible and stuff. Yeah. It's all nuts to me anyway. But it's like I just don't get it. No. I don't know what it is about me. I'm just very. I don't get it.
Well, probably quite logical thinking, you know.
Yeah.
If you think about
it
logically, then how could you possibly believe it?
No, here's the thing, right? Now we take the piss out of people who go, well, this, not, and the other, blah blah blah. My God is so. I'm with you to laugh at them, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, before I was working in a factory up until about 91, 92, right?
Yeah.
And I got fired from there because I didn't have a clue. I couldn't read and write, probably had no education. I was getting bullied, and the guy knew more rules than me. So eventually, I wrote too many rules and I got kicked out. And I had enough of this because I've had it all my life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sweeping floors and stuff. Right. So I decide now I want to get an education. Now, I really don't know anything. I could have gone down any route. If I'd gone down the religious route, I would probably be like one of those.
You would. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you would.
I couldn't rewrite. I couldn't write properly. I couldn't add and subtract and stuff properly. People used to give me my change in the shop, and I knew whether I had enough change in my hand by looking at it.
Okay.
Not because I could count it. I couldn't count it. I just knew.
So what is that? Is that a psyche change? So depending on which way you go, what do you call that? Is that a
luck?
No,
it could be. I just wanted to know things.
Quantifiable sort. I know what you're describing. I understand fully what you're describing.
Right, okay.
Wondering what the definition is for it.
But if you're just inquisitive,
that's not right.
Yeah, if you're just inquisitive and you wanted to find out about things, you could have found out about religion. So I don't think it's that. You could have spent your life studying religion.
I agree. I wasn't like that. What it was for me, it was very basic. I'm sitting in a one-room bed set that's maybe 10 feet by 7, 8 feet.
I've been there. Yeah.
I've got a cooker and some sort of a spongy thing that I lie on that pretends to be it's a mattress, and that's all I got, right? And I pay for that. So it wasn't curiosity. It was, I'm fed up with this. You know, I can't. I've got no etiquette at all. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm fed up with getting fired from jobs every couple of weeks because I'm the bottom of the pile. I'm getting bullied and stuff and blah blah blah. You know, I'm not a young guy now. I'm talking about a guy in his 30s. That was what motivated me, not because I was curious. I'm not curious. No, I wasn't at the time. I didn't know how to be curious. I was sick of shit. You know, that's all it did. It was wild.
But because you were like that, because your nature was like that, and you started to find out about things, you know, that you got some logical answers, hopefully, in the end.
I had no choice. As it worked out,
you never would have got logical answers with religion, obviously.
No. I wanted to read and write, and I'm sitting in this one room now, Andy, as you know. I don't expect audio notes. Apologies if I'm boring you.
You're a good brother.
But I sat in this one room. I'm unemployed, getting a check every 2 weeks. My landlady is bringing me around food every couple of days to make sure I eat something, because I decided I had enough, you know. And this takes confidence. It took me 2 years to build the confidence to go and do something about it.
Yeah.
You've been at the bottom of the pile all your life. Where are you going to go? Right. So I went and did that. I went down the library and looked at books. I couldn't read books probably when the words are too big and all that rubbish. And I came across a book that was called Partial Differential Equations. Right? Okay. It's a very thin, small little book in a whole library.
That's a funny one to start with, Mal, but carry on.
Well, it was just something I came across looking through. You know? I'd been looking at books before this in that library. I used to go down that library. That's when I decided where you're going to learn in the library. So I went there, joined the library. Yay, right? And I used to annoy the librarians by taking books up and going, what does this mean? When this guy says this, what are they talking about? I don't understand this. And they were very good. They used to make me a cup of tea and things like that, because I was there all day, every day. Right?
Okay.
And I came across this book one day that said Partial Differential Equations.
Wow.
Very thin, very small book. Like a little diary you might buy in the local, local shop, and you can fill it in a notebook. It was that size, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I looked at this and I had all these squiggles in it, and I went, "Wow, I want to do this." And that's what set me off. If I do this, I'll be clever. As it happens, that book was the book I studied in my third year of university, about 7 years later.
Wow.
Yeah, I bought the book, 20p in a sale.
Yeah.
But I've still got it. It's awesome. But it's a hard thing to explain.
I'm surprised you even understood what the title meant, to be honest with you.
No, I had no clue. No, not clue. No idea whatsoever. No, I did well to read it. It just looked squiggly.
Yeah.
You know, if you can do these squiggles, you've got to be clever.
Yeah, but you had to understand what each one of them meant eventually.
Yeah, no clue whatsoever. None. No. But it took me 7 years from there. One, to take myself apart. I sat in that room for 18 months before I did anything, just taking myself apart, putting myself back together, deciding what I liked, what I didn't like. Because you have to bear in mind, before that, I was not this paragon of virtue that I profess now. I really was not nice. Right? So I had to do all that first. That took about 18 months. My landlady used to bring food for me to make sure I ate something.
Yeah.
And you're in just one room. You know what one room's like, Andy?
Oh, so, I've done it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I moved on to that then. And that's where I went from there. I mean, it took a long time, but, sorry to bore you. Jeez.
No, it's not boring at all.
You're a good man.
I've been there, Mal. In my first bed sit, after I split up with my first wife, I had a carrier bag with all of my possessions in the world in it, and the room where I had this bed sit, you had to walk sideways to get in the door.
You got it.
The door wouldn't even open properly because the bed was there, and I only had a single bed in it. And for a cooker, I had one of those little portable baby belling things for camping.
I know it. Yeah. We all know them.
That was my stove.
Yeah.
I had a kettle, which I got off the bingo at the amusements where I was working at the time. I bought it out of my week's wages. I bought a kettle. I bought an iron, and slowly I started building up stuff again.
Yeah. I was in that bedsit. I got flu, and the cooker was an arm's length away from my bed. Right?
Yeah.
And I tried to make some soup, and I fell on the floor and stayed there for 3 days. I pulled the blanket down on me and stayed there for 3 days. It was bird flu. Yeah. I nearly died. Yeah.
Wow.
Had that a couple of times. Yeah. It's great. Yeah. Those are the days.
Wow.
No,
I was there. I've been there, as I say, and I, slowly but surely, I got a job, although it was very low pay. But I did stupid hours. I was doing between 72 and 92 hours a week at the amusements, and I gradually managed to buy little bits, off the bingo stand. They had the prizes, and I used to buy bits from there and gradually build back up cutlery, plates,
Yeah.
Tea
I used
cups
to do things like they used to have old milk machines. They churn out milk cartons, like a vending machine. Yeah, okay. And you could put two pences in. Sorry for you people who don't know what 2 pence is. two pences in and a 1 pence, and you get a carton of milk out. Yeah. If you put the 1 pence in at any other time, it wouldn't work and it would get jammed.
Right.
But you could get your money back. Obviously, you press the refund button. Yeah. But Mal had blocked it up. And at the end of the day, I used to go around and collect all this money and buy something to eat. So I was, I've had great.
Yeah.
Your mum's a Jehovah's Witness, Andy.
Yeah. So my mother's a Jehovah's Witness, and basically, she had when she became serious with the Jehovah's Witnesses, they gave her a choice. She could either convert her children to become Jehovah's Witnesses, or if she couldn't convert them, she had to disown them. and she chose to disown them. So I didn't.
Heavy.
That's bad.
I had no contact with my mother for 25 years. Then I had a bit of contact, and now it's been about 25 years again.
That's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, my brother would talk to me, you know.
Yeah.
But it doesn't last long.
I started out tough though, Mal. My mum split up with my dad and had an affair with a guy. She moved out of my dad's house, and I went with her. And he obviously became my stepfather.
Yeah.
And he was physically abusive to me and my brother. He was, giving us proper hidings.
Yeah.
And I left home at 13. I walked out with a suitcase with all my possessions in it and never went back.
Yeah.
So I actually left home at 13.
Yeah, I was kicked out at 14.
Yeah, so similar.
Yeah.
Similar kind of circumstance.
Wow.
So you grow up tough that way. You have to, don't you?
Oh, you have no choice. You learn. Like I said, I didn't have any education or anything because I didn't go to school before that.
Yeah.
With a little sign on my desk saying "Gone fishing."
Yeah.
It didn't happen. So you learn how to do things. Like I said, I learned how to get the change in my hand by looking at it rather than by counting at it.
That's curious.
Apparently, it's quite common in Brazil, in the what do they call them, favelas or something.
Right.
Apparently, it's quite common in there. They can do it, but I couldn't do it now. It's gone. It's out of my head.
Yeah.
It's weird. But,
yeah, that's strange.
Yeah, it's just the way it is. Like in my day, that was the way it was, and nobody cared. Nobody gave a shit. You just get on with it. Yeah, it's quite funny.
I just noticed something, Oddie.
Yep.
Sorry, Odd.
Oh no, it's still not working, is it? My name, my name doesn't come up on that thing on the screen where it shows the chat. It can't do my name because I'm using this unusual font. I thought they'd fixed it for a minute, but they haven't.
I got it.
Your name has that unusual font on the comments in the corner.
And you see in cursive?
Name isn't on the stream. It's Space Streams.
Yeah, no, I mean on the screen on YouTube, you got that panel which shows the chat, but it can't write. It can't write my name.
Comments.
Yeah.
I got it.
You're not on my side at all.
I got it.
No, not in the chat.
You're typing.
On the main
so you're
screen,
using YouTube to type, then you're not using StreamYard.
I use both, depending on which account I want to do it from. But if you look on the screen,
today it looks like
we got that little box.
StreamYard.
I have once or twice, but you got that little box on the screen that shows the chat.
Yeah, on mine or your channel?
On my channel. Yeah, you can't.
I haven't got yours up.
It can't write my name. I thought they'd fixed it, but they haven't.
It's writing it on my side. Well, no, it's not. It's writing it on StreamYard. Sorry. Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, it's it just does funny characters. It can't do my name, which is odd. They obviously haven't added enough fonts or something. I don't know.
No, cursive on your channel here.
Yeah, what about on the screen though, where the box is on the screen, the chat box on the screen?
Yeah, good point. On yours you aren't, but I swear on mine you were.
I got a thing that says private chat and comments.
Oh yeah, in the StreamYard, yeah.
Yeah, it's got Andy C in cursive.
Yeah.
No, I meant on the
StreamYard, you're cursive on the screen, but on YouTube, you're not cursive on the screen.
I haven't got YouTube, but
you've got StreamYard, so you'll see him as cursive.
Yeah, it works in StreamYard, but not the one on the screen though.
not for you when it passes over to YouTube. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, it's just
I
characters.
pulled up your YouTube channel as well.
It's just weird characters. Doesn't say anything.
I got it.
I've got 5 likes for your Saturday stream just from my side alone, and we've only got 3 people up.
That's
and
good.
Mama Dingo possibly talking, which is only 4.
Yeah,
so,
Dingo's saying she was 14. She was 14 when she left home. Is that what she's saying? I assume.
Yeah.
So same age as you, Mel. Yeah.
Yeah, but I was a girl that's much rougher.
Oh yeah, she's very smart.
No contest there. I can see that one.
You've kind of got no choice but to be tough after that, have you?
No, you learn very quickly. Yeah,
yeah, you do.
And you got nowadays, you got people in their 40s living with mum.
I know. Anyway, I can't imagine that. That's more terrifying. That's more terrifying than leaving home at 13 to me.
Oh, look, if I was living with my mum at that time, at the age of 25, I get my head kicked in for being gay.
That's right. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
LGBTQ used to mean let's go beat up the queers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, total different world. I mean, I can understand them saying that now. It's, you can't buy a house, can you? No?
Well, yeah, I don't think it's even about that for me. Would you want to be at home with your mother when you're still 35, 40? You know, I know people have, but personally, that wouldn't work for me.
It would be like being my own dad.
Yeah. I had my own kids. I had kids when I was like 18, 20.
Right.
I wouldn't find it a problem if you didn't have kids. If you're like in a granny flat out the back.
Yeah, that's different.
We've got the room to easily do that. Here, I think you guys are a little bit more. Well, I don't know about you personally, but generally, you guys are a bit more
compact.
Yeah.
A bit more compact.
I've got land out the back that I don't know what to do with, but I don't have any money to put a shed or anything like that on there. So it's just I got to fucking keep cutting weeds every month or so. So head fucking up.
Is Trop streaming or not?
I don't know.
Yeah, possibly. And it was at 9:30, but because of daylight savings, that's possibly 10:30 since yours was an hour later than
probably about an hour from now.
I thought it was at 12 o'clock. Maybe I thought it was now. Maybe
might be now. I'll. Yeah.
Not sure.
I can't see. There's nothing showing.
I think it's about another hour.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because of
I kind of
got pushed ahead.
I kind of derailed the place earlier on, so
no, it's
I
fine.
apologize for that now.
No, it's fine.
Mate,
not a problem.
I took control of the conversation with, it was Andy and me for the last 2 or 3 streams now. Yeah. Go hard. Derail away, sir.
He loves a chat.
Mate, well, I don't want to be the only one being here talking to Andy on his stream, like it's his stream. It's here for other people to chat with, but I know I've shitted off a few.
And he's one of the ones I would meet in real life out of the chat that we go to.
Oh, yeah, there's no issues.
Yeah. There aren't many. There are a few.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, I would.
That's because there aren't that many genuine people in there. Most of them are faking in one way or another.
Yeah, or just not my kind of people.
Yeah.
I would meet Maxie. That's a
controversial one. 1 hour, 4 minutes ago from Centre Left Atheist.
Oh, so it was 12 o'clock. 1 hour to go.
Yeah, about an hour. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So daylight savings has knocked it ahead for me. Shit, I could go and do Saturday work again.
Yeah.
I've been using it as my my peripheral sort of excuse for not going to work on Saturdays. Not that I really wanted to anyway.
Yeah, that's right. It's probably overtime though, isn't it? A bit of extra.
That's right. I don't get extra, but except for more hours, so more. I'm on a flat rate, so I get more money, but I don't get double time or anything like that. It's just the same rate, just more hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to do it because I wake up earlier than everybody else in my family, but they're waking up. Well, no, that's not my excuse anymore. My excuse is I'm trying to get more of a life to work ratio better in my favour. I don't have any hobbies really, so I got myself a drone and I started video editing and I got myself some games, and I'm sort of already bored of most of the games.
Yeah.
So now I just do a little bit of shit stirring on the side, which is just more video editing basically. Streaming's more video editing skills basically. I learned how to put sound effects on StreamYard yesterday. That's kind of cool. So I've got a Commodore 64 sound effect from Mission Impossible game, which goes, "Another visitor, stay a while, stay forever." And I can play that and then let my guests on or something, like I can do funner things. But it's all just a learning experience, That's what I sort of like about this crap. But, what am I going to use it for? Nothing much, really, apart from, I don't see myself being worth any money. I'm not doing this for that level of comedy or shit stirring or, you know what I mean? I'm not the Jerky Boys or I'm not Guido Hatzis. I'm not doing that kind of shit stirring. I'm not selling it.
No.
It's all just for hobby, basically.
Yeah.
Well, I saw a guy from New Zealand.
So I'm sitting on my ass again. Sorry, man.
I saw a guy on YouTube from New Zealand, right? Talking about, I haven't got this spectacular thing to gain an audience or whatever, And this guy was such a nice guy. He's from New Zealand. He's covered in tattoos. He's a properly Maori type.
Okay.
Yeah? And he's out in his backyard carving stuff out of trees.
Oh, I might have seen that.
Brilliant, right? And somebody tried to give him a donation one day, and he tried to find out how he could give it back. This guy is insanely good. He's so nice, it's berserk. And he was quite upset because he couldn't find a way to give the donation back.
Wow.
He carved stuff, Brilliant. I can't remember his name.
I think if you come in with the attitude that you're going to get millions of viewers and you're going to get hundreds of thousands of subscribers and you're going to make loads of money, I think that's completely the wrong attitude. You shouldn't really care as long as it, like we do, we get a few people in, we have a chat, and that's it, really. That's all it's probably ever going to be, unless other people start
coming. I
agree,
and sometimes what you need is a hook. You know that, Andy,
Yeah.
You need a hook. If you haven't got a hook, you just got to wait it out. No?
Yeah,
it's like Trobs is going about getting more viewers.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to change what he does, but he wants to try and get more. Yeah.
Well, he has.
Happen without a hook. You'll get a few.
I saw one of his videos had like 150 views or something.
Yes.
That's quite high for him.
Yes, for him. Yeah.
He's doing something right,
Yeah. I think what he does right is his honesty.
Sorry, I didn't catch that, Mal.
Sorry, whether he's right or wrong, I think what he does right is his honesty.
Yes, yeah.
He's quite rational, and
yeah.
That's going to attract a certain audience, but it's not going to get you 1.5 million subscribers.
Yeah.
Like as you said.
Yeah.
No,
it's probably never going to do.
No, they prefer ghosts.
I think that's the wrong I think that's the wrong reason to do it, though. Anyway.
Of course, yeah.
I heard you need about 70,000 subscribers to live off of YouTube revenue.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
I don't know how. Yeah, and I don't know how regular they have to watch stuff, and you know what I mean. So it's a rough as guts number.
But it's all rigged against you. How are these people ever going to know? You can't even advertise the channel. They block the links and they don't show people your channel. And, you know, how are you ever going to build it up like that?
Well, I'd be building it up on different, like if you want to build it up on YouTube, you don't use YouTube to build it up. You build it up on your other channels and you keep crossing over like that until you have enough to be building it up without having to rely on the ones that, you know, like YouTube is obviously blocking YouTube because they've got people that pay.
Yeah.
So you need to use popularity. So to get popularity, you're going to get that from other social media sites. So you need to build them up and cross them over, build them up and cross them over.
Yeah, you need all that TikTok and Twitter stuff.
Yeah.
That's exactly.
Right.
I watched this happen. Like, I watched this Deconstruction Zone atheist, and he's doing exactly that. And he's good at what he does. But the way he's expanding is from that method I was just saying there. And it works well.
I set up a TikTok account for this today, but I can't stream to that.
You said Twitch or whatever. I hadn't really heard of that much, but it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's going to Twitch as well. I don't know. I haven't checked the
stream. Twitch is mainly, I would say, for girls with bikinis on chatting and gaming.
Yeah, it's more gaming.
Have you seen how many views gamers get?
Oh, no.
Wow.
I spent a lot of time on Twitch during lockdown because all the DJs couldn't perform in clubs. They were all closed, so they were doing live streams, and I had a great time. Had some fantastic streams on Twitch.
Gamers just get insane amounts of subscribers.
I don't get it. It's so fucking boring. Watching them.
I got no time for it.
Buy the bloody game.
If it's 70,000 to make a living off YouTube, I'll give or take Andy as an approximation.
Yeah.
These people are getting like 150,000.
I know.
What?
Cool.
Yeah.
To play a game.
They're regularly doing that. They're pulling in good pocket money for themselves.
Oh my God, yes. And they're playing a game. That's all they're doing, is playing a game.
Let me have
some of them, to be fair, are professional game players.
Yeah.
I don't understand that either.
Mama Dingo there's mentioning art and stuff that she does, and she's trying to push that out and get subscribers and stuff. That's her hook, using that as her hook. And, women get a bit more of a hook naturally anyway. Good luck.
It's either that or you find out you get some sort of a hook. There's a girl.
I did a stream yesterday and had next to no people rock up because I don't have a hook at all. I just chucked a podcast in the background.
Yeah.
Mal whipped in at the end, and
I occasionally pop in to see a girl called Sweet Anita. Right? Okay. She's got Tourette's. Right? So you can imagine what that's like.
Yeah. Yeah.
But she's fortunate in the fact that she's quite attractive, which gets views anyway, And she's built a bit. She's not a skinny girl, need I say more. But it's funny.
I always see
and she laughs,
comedy thing.
But she's intelligent, and she has things to say, to explain to people about how they could live their life to be better people. And she has loads of, and she spends all the money on, rescuing animals.
Okay.
Stick insects, rabbits, frogs, snails. Yeah, she spends it all on that. They had a thing for her. Her mother got she needed cancer treatment, right? And she just mentioned it. She's not the type to come out and grift for it, The amount of money she got paid for it all, it was insane. She was crying on stream. She couldn't believe it. She just like some people are just a genuine type, but if you're female and you're attractive and you got big boobs, it does help.
It helps, yeah.
Without being sexist, it's just a simple fact of life at the moment.
Yeah.
But she's a lovely girl. Yeah, sweet and interesting. You try that one. Just have a little nosing and see what she's about. There's nothing controversial about her stream at all.
No, I had a look on the Twitch stream. There's nobody on there apart from me, I don't think.
Yeah, on Twitch, yes. I'll
put the link up. You can
the
have
guy
a look
with the guy carving stuff, in New Zealand. I mean, he's in the middle of nowhere, in a little ramshackled little shed kind of thing with no walls, carving stuff out, and he just won't take donations.
Yeah,
I love it.
That's good, isn't it? Yeah. So if you follow that link, Oddy, you can have a look on the Twitch stream.
Yeah.
That's going.
I don't have Twitch, mate.
No, you don't need to. Just click on the link; it will take you there to the channel, the video, the live stream on Twitch.
Yeah,
you don't need to have an account.
You don't need to have it. No.
Yeah. You might need it to chat, but you can certainly go there and see it.
Yeah.
What's going on? It's the same stream.
There's loads of stuff. I used to go there to watch the poker and things like that.
Yeah.
So it's the same sort of shit.
Search for what you want.
It's very similar, isn't it? Are you looking at it, Oddy?
Yeah.
It's like YouTube in a way.
I've got an echo. Sorry.
It is.
Okay.
From an audience point of view, it's like YouTube.
Yeah. But it's just an additional thing, isn't it? I send it there as well. They only keep your videos. They only keep your videos up for 2 weeks though, and then they delete them.
All right.
Which is not annoying.
I streamed to Facebook as well.
I could do that.
And on Facebook, I've only got like people that have ever known me at some stage.
Yeah.
And not one person responded whatsoever. And I did a 2-hour stream, and it was nothing. But it was a video of me, not other shit. And I was just like doing shit, like reading shit on the computer screen. But it was a live video of me, and apparently I look similar to how I used to look. So it's to people, random Facebook, but I really expected somebody would have at least said, fuck you look the same, or something like that,
Yeah.
Didn't get a single hit. It was like,
Twitch is from, not Twitch, Facebook. I deleted my Facebook account altogether.
It took a long time.
I was following snooker. I was looking for snooker tournaments and things like that, that my friends were playing in. But in the end, Facebook has gone to be a waste of space. People are not, I think it gets hacked easy for some reason or other.
I was playing about with that today. I can also send it to Facebook and Twitter and all kinds of stuff. But
those kind of places. Yeah.
I haven't set that up yet. But the Twitch one's got doing nothing. There's nobody on there. It's probably a waste of time,
Well, just put it anyway. What's it cost?
I've got 2 people on Twitch now. Maybe that's because Oddy went over to have a look. I don't know.
No. Sorry, I was there on your link, but I've turned it off now.
Yeah, I don't generally get many on there. I've got 4 on there now. But I don't generally get a lot on there. I don't usually even pay attention to it. I don't even look. I should do, really.
That's the other thing about it, is you've got to keep up with it.
Yeah,
that's the younger crowd. So you want anime space videos with K-pop music to attract them.
Yeah.
It's bear in mind it's a science thing.
Yes. Yeah.
You're not going to get any of the woo-woo, the religious, the conspiracy theorists. Well, you might get them.
It might
And
be.
they're increasing, aren't they?
But that's about the only thing. The only thing you're going to get is the misinformation mob.
Yeah.
Those kind of if you take the vax, you will catch autism.
Oh God. Yeah.
Right. So those are the people you're going to get, unfortunately, because it's a niche thing. And if you're doing a science thing like you're doing, you're also up against Brian Cox,
Yeah.
all those kind of people,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Who
No chance.
they put in their stuff out,
Yeah.
So you get it, but it's a niche,
Yeah.
They're more generalist.
Yeah. It's it's difficult. I still keep trying all these different things.
Yeah.
I wanted to comment on. I was going to post something on Twitch, but I've got to log in there before I can even say anything on the chat.
Does that mean Mama Dingo is an anti-vaxxer?
I don't know.
Long COVID didn't come from the vaccine.
No, there's a girl on YouTube does physics. Physics Girl, she's called.
Right? Yeah, she got long COVID.
And she caught COVID.
Okay.
She had long COVID. And they streamed it. And they showed it. They were showing it on YouTube and stuff. How she was doing. She couldn't talk for ages. Really bad. It's taken her 2 years before she could sit up.
Wow.
Yeah. Is she sitting up now? Is she finally getting better? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Wow.
Mama Dingo's here implying that by me having, I think it was 4 COVID vaccinations, that's how it somehow affected me.
I've had 4.
I've only ever had 2.
Yeah. Anyone who doesn't
get
vaxxed,
more than that.
Anyone who doesn't get vaxxed is a fool. The end.
There's never been any
a million times
side effects.
I don't care what argument they put up. I really don't care. Oh, I know somebody who smoked for 50 years and didn't die of cancer. Oh, well done then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And
there's never been any long-term side effects from a vaccine. Mama Dingo's going on about long COVID and shit. That's from COVID. It's not from the vaccine.
I had no intention of having it, Oddie, but my kids actually. I went for ages, and I was adamant that I wasn't having any of them. And then my kids.
What was your fear?
My kids.
Before you go on, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. What was your fear?
I don't have any injections. I don't have flu jabs. They keep this time of year. They're contacting me, telling me that I can go to the doctors and have a free flu jab.
Flu's getting worse. It's evolving fast, because there's more of us to learn from, and
I've never had one.
I've
never had a flu jab. I've never had a flu jab in my life.
You should.
I didn't used to,
especially because they're free, aren't they, for you?
I didn't used to. I do now.
Yeah.
As you get older, your immune system becomes weaker.
So I had the same mentality towards that. I wasn't having it, and then my kids actually persuaded me that I should have it because I had health issues. I've had full open heart surgery, and my lungs have got asbestos in them, and this, that, and the other, and they convinced me to do it eventually.
Well, if you haven't had the flu in a while, especially then get the vaccine.
I haven't had
because
flu
your
for
body
20. I haven't had flu for 25 years.
More reason to get the vaccine, because your body hasn't even had any chance to get the odd antibodies built up against it. So when you do next get it, it's a far longer period from when you had it.
Think
which
about
is the last period you had the antibody build up, which is
think
what
about
you need
as
for white
you
blood cells.
think about as you get older
I've
and
never
your
had one
immune
in my
system
life.
gets weaker.
I've never had one in my life. I'm
Yes,
not gonna
yes,
start
but
now.
as you get older, your immune system will get weaker.
Yeah.
There's more people traveling now, so these things spread more.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a different
This
world.
is like an electric mixer in the thing rather than a hand mixer. Mum Dingo is saying about her grandmother living to 103 and never had a flu. But people are traveling more and more now. And this grandmother lived rurally.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't matter.
There's just there's less
don't show me one example,
getting
please.
it though.
Yeah. Don't show me one example.
What do you mean?
My grandmother lived to 103.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
I don't care.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How many people have lived without ever having polio?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I know someone who had that. It was actually really great family friend.
I know somebody who had meningitis. Yeah, different thing, but yeah.
It's a horrible disease, that is.
Yeah.
But the percentage of people who have it compared to the amount of people who have the vaccination
So somebody
against
told me,
is very low.
I said the other day that polio was coming back in America, and somebody said, no, it isn't. And I said, there have been 2 cases that I've read about already. Why? Because of the anti-vax conspiracy stuff. No? And
no, it is because of that. That's why it's spreading again. Yeah, sorry.
But they wouldn't have it. Yeah. They told me I was rubbish. Yeah, I got blocked in
mate, they're going to be fucked in the next 20 years, man. Just because of this RFK dick wad.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, yeah.
What's that about, then?
Don't take paracetamol or you'll get autism. Or don't even go down that road.
Yeah, that. God.
No, I just, no.
Yeah.
I can't do that one. That's insane.
Trump's always been like that, man. He comes out with these ridiculous statements. Like you should inject yourself with bleach. So, yeah, that's a good cure for COVID. I think actually it's a good
cure for everything.
That's what I was going to say. Actually, it's probably a good cure for everything. Yeah.
He's a bottle of bleach, have a few swings.
He's crazy, isn't he?
That's not well, man. These people are running. Let's be blunt about it. It filters down. So basically, these people run the world.
Yeah.
No, what they say filters down.
That's
we know that from the UK, Andy. Right?
Yeah. It's a bit scary, isn't it? Though that you got somebody like that is coming out with these ridiculous statements.
That's worrying.
It really
is worrying. Yeah. I mean, it started with the anti-abortion stuff, didn't it?
Yeah.
And it's just moved on and moved on. It's what is going on?
Yeah, I know.
No.
He's changed all the laws as well. He's written so many amendments to the laws to give himself more power and stuff. If when he goes, most of them illegal, correct. When he goes, whoever takes over are going to have a hard time reversing all of his executive orders if they can.
And they have to reverse them better so that they can't be immediately reversed again.
So here is a question. Here's the question then. Given all his executive order stuff, a lot of them have been, no, you can't do this through courts and all that stuff. But a lot of them have gone through, yeah?
Yes,
so
they have.
What happens is, so when he goes, right, and the next person comes in, for some of them, will they really want to reverse them? Or will they add to them and keep some?
If he gets his dictatorship, it'll be his son that'll be next. And it'll be like this for 20 years.
Yeah, I mean, what I'm saying is about...
This is a possibility and a very real one.
what you're saying is about the next person coming in and reversing all these.
Yeah.
Will they want to?
I think they probably would want
not
to.
if they're red.
Of course they would, yes, rationally. Yeah. Sensibly, we hope.
I think they probably
the rest
would want
of the world.
to,
but they've already got...
I don't know if they can though, Mal, you know?
They've already got somebody in there who wants to do them. So why is it necessary? Why is it an accepted thing that the next person in will be rational enough to reverse them? Why would the next person not be like them and add to them?
Yeah.
And then they'd be bollocksed.
Yeah.
You know? It gets dangerous then, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh,
It's down to Stalin's Stalin route.
Yeah. Well, it is. That's how it's going to end up. He's got troops on the streets in not most states, a lot of states. He's got martial law enforced on the streets.
Yeah, so it's getting dangerous.
And it's
that filters down.
It's getting like
especially to places like Britain.
Yeah.
It filters down to here. You know?
Well, they've just given the police more power. Well, they want to give the police more powers to break up protests and prevent protest marches and all of that.
Yeah, free speech stuff. Yeah.
As if the police haven't got enough power already. In fact, they've got too much as it is.
I think the police have got a lot of power, but I think they've also got one hand tied behind the back at the same time.
Yeah, maybe.
Also been given authority to break up illegal leftist terrorist cells now.
Well, here's the thing.
Christianity one too.
Here's the thing where the guy held up a burning Quran and said, "Fuck Islam," right? He got arrested and done for it. Why?
Yeah.
It's a book. It's a fantasy religion. What the fuck? You're not allowed to do that because it's offensive.
Oh, really?
In the UK, this was now, Audie.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Now, it's eventually got overturned by the courts.
Good.
But there are more of them. And
I know there was a guy he was at one of the protests, and one of the police officers on horseback had a go at him, and he called his horse gay or something. He got arrested.
I remember that.
He got
arrested and put in prison for it. He went to prison for it.
I have a problem. You've probably noticed.
If it wasn't so bad, it would be funny.
My view.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Stuff like that, Audie. Do you have stuff down there?
For saying that.
Do you have stuff like that there, Audie?
A what? Sorry.
Do you have stuff like that there?
Have something.
Stuff like that going on.
You couldn't burn the Quran without getting arrested.
Not at the moment, but we're about 5 years behind you.
Yeah, that's right. It will happen. Yeah, I believe it will happen. Everywhere seems to be going like that.
We've got tobacco wars, and that's done by Muslims, and there's lots of gangs. Well, there's lots of gangs. There's lots of that nationality. I don't know if they're actually Muslim. Tell you the truth, they're the kids of Muslim families, and they therefore now do machete gang fighting over there. And there's a lot of that, and they're hired to do arson attacks on the illegal tobacco war because we tax the shit out of our cigarettes. They're about $50 a packet.
I know, it's crazy.
The black market has jumped in.
My attitude is they should be $1,000 a
you
packet.
sell, and we will let you sell. So there's a lot of burning of shops and shit in Victoria.
Yeah.
Starting.
I was told that the two things that Australians do very well are sports and racism.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's I don't know anything about it. I'm just saying. My auntie is Australian.
You might say that, but the guy that's at next level that we all know is homophobic. Fucking mate, I didn't know that wogs meant without grandparents. I've been using the word wog my whole life for Italians and Greeks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's WAP or something, isn't it? Or WAP, Spick, Dago.
Spicks and Dagos. Yeah.
We used to call them wogs because I lived in suburb Athelston, and that was right next to Ross, Trevor and Newton, and they were, one was Italian, one was Greek suburb.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I had to go through them to get to school. So I dealt with the kids a lot and got into fights a lot. Shit. So fucking wogs, fucking doggers. That's what we were, the Australians. Fucking doggers.
That's probably That's probably what's happened, though. I should think that everybody who's not from your country has become known as a wog, but just meaning a foreigner, probably. Yeah.
Gaijin or something, is it? From Japan or something like that.
What was that?
I think the word is like Gaijin or something. It means foreigner.
Oh, that's from Asia, isn't it?
Yeah.
Without master, Gaijin.
Right.
So less honour.
Yeah.
I just heard that in a film as well.
Yeah.
Awesome. Doggers were hired dingo killers, actually, Oddie. Awesome.
All right.
The wogs used to call us that, though, still.
Oh, really?
We had no idea what a dogger actually was, like I was implying.
I'm not sure what limey means either. I suppose it means white, does it?
Limey is you fucking British people, and it was because of needing to take limes with you on the ships when you voyage the seas to get to places like Australia.
Stop scurvy.
Scurvy.
To stop scurvy, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I hate doggers too, Mama Dingo.
What's doggers? Oh, that's Australians, is it?
Hired dingo killers, apparently.
Oh.
And Mama Dingo's there, so she says she hates doggers, so it makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Whinging Poms. That's another Australian one, isn't it? Whinging Poms. I love it. British whingers.
What do you call Americans? Yanks, I suppose.
Isn't that just one section of America?
Yeah.
I don't even know whether it's the north or south. They're the south, aren't they, the Yanks? I'm not sure.
Historically they were, yeah.
What are they?
Yankees.
Yeah.
Yanks, yeah. What do Australians call Americans, though? Can't remember. What do you call them?
I don't really know anything apart from Yank.
I'm just trying to think of something else.
It's sort of stuck in my head. Yeah. Mama Dingo might blurt it out shortly. She's pretty clued with all of this stuff, really.
Yeah.
Just giving you guys shit. Sorry.
Yeah, that's funny. Actually, good. Made me laugh.
Trouble is, Oddie, we laugh at most of it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Just find it
like
funny.
I said, I got educated on racism by the other UK person I know.
Yeah, he's
the
very
next
knowledgeable
level,
on some of those things. He surprises me sometimes. He's knowledgeable about things you wouldn't expect him to be.
Yeah,
necessarily.
And it's not like he's googling it. He knows it straight off his head then and there.
He hasn't had time to Google it. Yeah,
exactly.
That's not a poo, is it?
Pooh's actually quite clever as well. He knows a lot about history and stuff. Yeah,
he does.
Yeah, he's good at that stuff.
Yeah,
he knows his history.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Got to say that for the guy knows his stuff there.
Yeah.
I'm hoping I sound better this week. I turned my mic volume down to 6 rather than 12.
Yes,
you do, Roddy. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I noticed that I sound heaps loud when I play it back on the YouTube things. And I kept asking, am I allowed to trobes and stuff? Oh, no, you sound fine. But no, I didn't mean to overpower it all,
That's all right. Mine was too quiet, wasn't it? I just put it on automatic or whatever. And I assume that's all right now.
I'm on StreamYard, so you sound good here, but as I found out, when you go and check on YouTube, sometimes that's vastly different.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Less mumbling. I'm a dingo. Yeah, see, I don't notice my lisp until I play back the YouTube either. Yeah. I didn't know I had a lisp at all. I don't in my head.
What's the notes for on StreamYard, Ollie? I noticed there's a thing there for notes. What's that about? Have you ever used that?
Well, as a guest, I can't get them, so they're just for you. So maybe, I don't know, highlights and stuff or things. I usually just write it on a piece of paper. So if I want to do something, I'll just write the time, and then I'll write a vague thing of what the clip was, so I know where to go back.
Got you.
And then what I do is I OBS. I use that and play back the stream on whoever's doing it and just video that section.
Yeah.
So
those notes are only for the person who's broadcasting, really, are they?
Well, yeah, I can't get them from here. I don't see them. I've only got private chat and comments here, and I can present stuff to you to show.
Yeah.
But I can't present websites. Like I can't set up the duck race here and then try to present that to you. I'd set up the duck race here on my channel as a stream, and then you'd share the screen.
Yeah. I don't know if that would work on this laptop. I'm very skeptical about that.
I don't have any time left on StreamYard anyway.
No, this is only an i5. It's as I said, it cost me $290. It's a very cheap laptop. It just about functions, for everyday stuff.
290.
290, yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
290 quid from Amazon.
Oh, fair play,
Andy. I want to do a stream from it.
And I thought Andy was the middle class IT guy.
No, it's I've got very expensive
radio this and streaming that. And how much was your laptop, Andy? That must have been 290. Found it in a skip.
My other one was $3,000, and the last one I bought was
you got two.
The tablet I've got is 400. No, I'm kidding. I don't have a tablet. Well, I do, but it's such a sack of shit that I don't use it.
So that one, my $3,000 one broke now. So I went and bought another one from Curry's, which was about 750, I think. I've had that for 4 months and it's gone wrong. I've got to take it back.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah, seriously, Andy, you need to get your computer stuff online. You can't get it from Curry's.
Yeah.
Just no. Curry's is like Asda's and Aldi. As far as IT is concerned,
Yes.
It's just don't get it online. You can get one that's been refurbished or made up.
Yeah.
They'll make one for you out of bits. That's 10 times better.
That was my PC, and I was very much happier doing it like that online than I expected to be. I thought it would be a real mindfuck, but I went through it with my family, and then I did it again for myself.
Yeah, so I'm going to take that one back
to my son with my family. But
I'm going to take that one back to them tomorrow, Mal, and try and get them to do something.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Mama Bingo definitely needs an upgrade.
It's only 4 months old. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's not good enough. Yeah, I wouldn't bother anyway. You just get you have a look around online. You will.
I like to play games though. You see, and I need a good laptop for that.
Yeah, you need. You definitely get a better deal.
Yeah.
I wouldn't bother with something like that. I mean, no offense to Curry's and whatever you like, but it's like a supermarket,
Yeah.
I miss the portability of the laptop because I've got to be in the one room to be using this PC, whereas I've had the laptop up until this PC. But I would have got half of the power for the same amount of money, and I wanted to do at least minor video editing because of the drone stuff and all that. But now I'm doing the stream stuff a little bit more. It would have been cool to just sit at different places, like in the backyard or that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Or front yard. Just change locations with the camera on.
Yeah.
just for the fuck of it.
I've got a tower computer sitting there which I spent a fortune on over the years building, and I haven't even turned that on for years. So that's just sitting there. I could get that going again maybe.
I do love this.
You need something better than
TV.
You need something better than a laptop, Andrew.
Yeah.
You do too much of this stuff to have something like that.
I know, and
you really need to be. I mean, I don't mean to be. I don't know what your situation is generally, but for what you do, I think you really need to be more professional about what you use.
Yeah.
Because it needs it, not because it's posh, I'm a professional, but it just needs it.
This one is a cheap one. It's struggling to do. It's doing everything, but it's struggling. I can't game on it or anything.
I have a gaming computer. It's only a cheap one. It's like about $1,000 or something. It doesn't have a DVD-ROM or anything like that. So a gaming thing. But I have like 128 gig of RAM on it because I do calculations and they run and they take 2 days to run, you know.
Yes.
So I need that. So I have to have it. I've got 2 screens because I play poker.
Mate, it has 512 RAM. Hey.
512.
Yeah, I didn't think it was possible, and neither did he. But he does video editing for a business, and his mates built him up a computer, and it's got 512 gig RAM.
Wow!
So I want that. That's probably the price of my computer already for just the RAM.
Costs a fortune. It depends on what you need, doesn't it? You know,
exactly.
If you like myself,
you've got, I believe.
I played poker, so I play poker on one screen. I have all my calculations and statistics on the other screen, that sort of thing. And I run calculations with game theory.
Wow.
So I need a bit, you know. But I got 128.
Quite a lot.
I got my download speed is 520. My upload speed is 75. But there are other people. Again, it depends on what you need it for, you know?
Yeah.
If you're a gamer, my computer wouldn't even start their computer up.
Yeah. That's the trouble.
Gaming computers are insane.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've seen these things. They are monsters.
Yeah.
I'm yet to do VR yet in any way, shape, or form. So that would require a bit of power too, especially if I wanted to do it through my PC rather than PlayStation.
Again,
and I'm assuming PC is better, but I'm assuming PlayStation has better stuff for the thing. So it'd be hard to decide which way to go.
Yeah, you still can't beat a PC. Mine's a tower, isn't it? It's like the crypto thing, you know. If you're doing stuff like that and crypto mining, you've got no chance.
No.
They're just using.
Mine say if you don't understand something, don't do it. So sort of kept away
from these
crypto.
People are using. Again, these people are using like banks of servers or whatever, you know. For normal people, these days you still need a decent computer. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Because of the amount of data that you need. Downloading, uploading, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I just changed mine. I had 38.
The key
Sorry?
Code. I don't like the idea of losing practically a fortune by losing a key code of about 40 numbers or something, or 40 digits. It's like a huge freaking key code, those Bitcoin get your money back codes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't bother with that anymore. I only use Bitcoin to play poker with. Sometimes use Bitcoin. You know?
Yeah.
I know that you can use software to remember your codes and shit like that, but fuck, you know, it's all dodgy if these things are worth like $80,000 each. You know, and not that you pretty much would be owning a whole one. You'd only own portion, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, those some of those. I think isn't Bitcoin over 100 grand now? Someone said.
Yes.
I've lost track.
Something like 112. That probably means that because it's over 100 grand, that Gucci's hitmen are on the way to my house.
Well, that's what he said to me. He told me. He told me that he put up 100 grand Bitcoin, put a contract out on me. That's what he told me. He said he paid.
Apparently, I've gotten him and Tex confused in pictures that Home Aerobics put up. So I think of Gucci. I thought it was Tex, but it's actually Gucci. So I've been calling Tex Italian looking, but apparently that's the Gucci one.
Yeah.
So apparently Gucci's the Italian looking one.
Home does
it sort of makes sense with the way he argues.
Home does put up Tex as well. He has done. A lot of them were Tex.
Yeah, cool. I don't have a picture of Tex in my head though, considering the amount that I've had to deal with him over the years. Well, not deal with him.
I know what he looks like.
Do it for fun.
Yeah.
He put up a video showing off a watch, and it was quite a nice watch. And who cares if it was real or not? I don't know. But his arm looked orange in the video that he sent, at least to me. So I was giving him shit about having orange skin. It's all Mexican, just for the crap of it. And he's taken it to heart. But like, he really thinks I'm stupid for thinking that he's orange, to getting racially offended to me calling him orange. And I've just done the same spiel. You're orange in this video. That's all I know, dude. And he gets really hyper sometimes. It's kind of
the only thing I know about Texas, when he came on here, I thought his accent was brilliant.
Yeah, so did I.
I loved it. I know nothing about him otherwise, apart from his nuts.
They're the first times I heard his voice. It's good that he came on. I'm a little bit let down that he gets disheartened so quickly, because none of us do anything to him.
Yeah. He winds himself up, I think.
Yeah, possibly. I don't know.
He does it to himself, I think.
Quite funny.
Wow, Mama Dingo saying her laptop's 12 years old. Blimey, that's good going. 12 years.
Yeah. And our kids got the keys, man. I meant to replace it last year, but then we've had a bit of a fight and stuff, and I spent all my tax return. So
the only time I had a laptop was when I graduated, and I was doing a teaching degree. You know,
they were pretty cheap here for a while now, and since I was just using them for fucking fuck all and YouTube, like emails and YouTube, it was like $400 laptops.
I was traveling and stuff like that, obviously to schools, so I had a laptop. But I was on a bus, and while I was on the bus, some fat woman came along with a fat kid and put a fat kid on my fat laptop and broke it.
God.
Yeah.
600 quid. I never bought another one.
God.
My batteries always go after a couple of years. So my battery started to go on the last one, so I had it constantly plugged in like a normal computer, which is still fine because I still had the portability. But then I'd spent like a certain amount on my son's computer, then I got a tax return, and I thought, oh, fuck it. I'd just been reminded how little amount that I'd spent on myself and how many few hobbies I actually had. So I went and bought myself a computer. And that's for the reasons that I've mentioned before. But Mama Dingo, the other member of our family unit, is definitely due for the next upgrade, and I will willingly admit that.
And
she needs a good one, not just a cheapie like what I was saying. Sorry, Meow.
Yeah, no, my apologies. No, I was butting in. I bought a computer because I needed to do something to earn some money to buy us some food because we were so broke we couldn't buy food. So I played poker. Turns out it
worked for you, obviously.
Turns out I was decent enough at it, but I used to play at the beginning of the month. I would put £5 or £10 in. Call it $15 at the time, and at the end of the month I would pull 100 off and go shopping with it, and start again the next month. No stress. No stress, honest. Because if I didn't win, we didn't eat.
Yeah.
And it was really that basic.
So you guys don't have a fallback plan that'll keep you alive over there? You know, our welfare's shit, but it generally keep you alive.
Yeah, we could eat the neighbour's cats.
Yeah, that's really, really bad.
No, we do have
my ex-missus, or whatever she wants to call herself, could easily survive off of welfare.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, like, yeah. I'm not going to say anything else about our situation, obviously, but it's livable.
Surviving,
it's not.
We get.
Would you want to?
Sorry, not livable. Yeah, exactly. It's survivable. It's not. I wouldn't call it livable. It's not like you're going on holidays every other weekend or something.
No.
It shows me that you're linked to the stream as well, Odeon. Actually, I've just noticed on StreamYard.
Yeah. The circle thing in the corner of my picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll do that with anybody else from my one too.
Yeah.
Like Mama Dinga is on your YouTube, not on mine, but the other people came up. It spun me out that Melody came from mine. I thought she would have come from yours. She knows you more than me.
Yes, odd, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know.
She only knows me basically these days because she goes to Trope's stream as well.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
And even then, it's I'll try to get up and on panel, and then she tries to get up for a few minutes and fails for various reasons, and then gives up, and then you don't see or hear her anymore. It's like, okay,
yeah.
Oh, you have a good day.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Trobes will be on in a few minutes, so I might jump over there shortly.
Yeah, I'll shut down in a minute anyway.
Guys.
Yeah, and you. I'll shut down in a minute anyway, because I'll probably go over there as well. I don't know if I'll go up on panel because I'll probably listen to some music or something, but I'll go over there anyway.
They usually talk a lot about American politics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And once they do that, I go to bed.
If JT goes there and just tries to derail my conversation, that was a bit annoying last week because it was towards the end, so I knew I wasn't going to get any help from anybody else there, and it was like, oof, if you're going to just derail me, I had no choice but to, you know, if you're going eye for eye, tooth for a tooth mentality, which is pretty stupid normally, but since I knew that was the only thing I could do back, I lowered myself to that standard, which I regret. But
I just do sometimes. Excuse me. Yeah.
Okay, I'll get. I think about shutting down then. I think and go over to Trobes and have a look.
Okay then.
Have fun, guys.
Oh, excuse me. Take care, peeps.
Good chat. Thank you for coming.
No worries.
And we'll do it again next week. You'll have to let me know when some of yours are, Oddie, and I'll come along to those. But the trouble is, I can't when I'm at work because of my headset's connected to my work laptop while I'm at work.
You're all good. All I do is random ones after work when I'm bored. I try to catch up with my family or have a plan or something to do. And if I got nothing to do, and I'm on here, I may as well troll for friends.
Yeah.
So, well, you know what I mean. See who's out there at least. There's usually somebody that wants to talk. That's about all it is to me. If you can hold a good conversation.
Yeah, that's right. Well, some people can't, though. I mean, we know a lot of people who can't.
That's right. I do use way too much text-to-text communication these days, and I understand a little bit of the psychology and how it can be misconstrued.
Yeah, it can.
So I get into strife with that with Dingo here all the time, and we live next door. We fucking could be talking to each other.
Yeah.
So, you know, like verbal communication these days, and it's only been pretty recently, but more and more these days, it's more and more valuable to me.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
I know what you mean.
It's proper communication. We as humans grow up sort of first learning how to use, and we're not using it as much as we used to. And
no, that's very true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people I don't think have got the
understanding that-
skills anymore. A lot of the young people, especially, haven't got the skills anymore. They're all really awkward socially.
That's right. And ideally, you want face-to-face communication because then you got the body language as well as the verbal language.
Yes. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
Okay, Ollie. I shall
have
shut
fun,
down
brother.
and we'll head over there. I'll see you over there probably.